I'm in the middle of a scrim. I think they just picked their 3-2, so we can kind of tune in and vibe for a bit. All right. I'm ready. All right, Jack, just for you, buddy. Let's go ahead and get started. Let's go ahead and get started, shall we? All right. We're in a lobby with YBY, JazLatte, HoroX, Lituchuan, Maladjust, Milo, Grenade, and Cambulee. Most APAC in China with 1 EU and 1 NA. Let me see if I can get my notepad to open up here. PB Scrims. All right. This is the Huntress. And this is upgraded champion. And we got Varus. And we got Ekko. Juggernaut, what up, man? 115? Hell yeah. Thank you, man. Thank you. Holy cow. All right, we got concentration. More and more I see people picking this augment. And the fact that he got an Arbiter emblem is interesting. Okay, I was going to say if he has like a way to generate AP or something, that would be nice. Because imagine you can get Arbiter emblem onto an AP unit. But looks like he's just using it for gold. I've also seen more people try this as well. Just tried to use gold generation instead of Leona. Treasure Hunt. Treasure Hunt Teemo? Interesting. Interesting. Is this was this the game plan from the beginning, or was it treasure hunt into something like Lissandra was not going well, and then we picked up a bunch of Teemos? I think that's really fascinating. Divine interaction, Varus and Ekko. I mean, this is not upgrade champion star. That actually makes a lot more sense. Maybe he like started off with 5 Teemos, something like that, and then eventually just said, oh, I'll just hold all the Teemos, and then just got a bunch of Teemos. Do you always try to play 5 conduit concentration? I think you can play it in for a bit of time, but I think most people end on 3 or 4. I think most people end on 3. You end on Bard plus Asol plus Mordekaiser. You could play Zoe and Victor, but they're just generally not good late game units. Just because they don't do enough. But I think for like a good period of time, you could play 5. However, there is a growing faction of people that play this and they reroll Zoe. Like, I think they believe that this is like a reroll augment. That's something that I was thinking about updating here. And just playing, like updating the combo, but I kind of need to see a little bit more of it. Usually need more frontline. Yeah, exactly. Okay. Okay, what do we have here? Maladjust is playing Talisman Descent. Spirit of Redemption? Wait, this guy is just doing a straight up TikTok comp. Leona 3 with 3 Spirits of Redemption and Talisman of Ascension as well. Bro, some of these APAC players are cooking. Maybe a little too much. He might be cooking a little too much here, but you gotta respect the effort. Talisman of Ascension Cho'Gath. 22 seconds, gained 100% max HP. He doesn't even have Bruiser in, by the way. Or Brawler, rather. Wait. Brawlers? I kept calling him Bruisers for, like, the entire set. 1 second. Boom! Okay, why does it look like we're still going to lose anyways? Oh, man. Oh, man. 27 for Cambulee at 300 on calculated loss now. Let's save Nunu and Blitzcrank. Milo on 2 Tinky. Heroic grab bag and then Grenade. Oh, Grenade is actually going for the Lissandra reroll. Okay, we're tuning in. So he's Lissandra reroll and he has Loot Singularity. He actually went for Constructed Companion as well. There's his giving him dupes. HoroX got Nasus 3. Okay, there's some really interesting things happening in this lobby. I don't know about this play. I don't know about this like a Talisman of Ascension triple Spirit Redemption thing. I think this guy, especially given that there's a Loot Singularity Cho'Gath reroll, I think that guy might be cooked. My guess is this guy took Loot Singularity And then this like, oh, okay, I think I can just go play around this Cho, and then grenade hits constructed companion. So I think Maladjust is dead. This heavy is the crown Teemo though. This might be some forbidden technology. Also, I feel like a lot of people, there's just a lot of Lissandras out. This guy has 4 Lissandras. This guy had 6 Lissandras. This guy has 5 Lissandras, 6 Lissandras. So I just feel wildly contested this match. Yeah, I agree. That's one of the things that's actually, I'm kind of like not trying to play Lissandra reroll a lot. I think today when I hit rank ladder, I think I'm just going to change my approach. I think before I was trying to commit a lot to like some reroll lines and things like that, but a lot of people are trying to open up this AP package. And I feel like Lissandra's super hard to get to sometimes just because a lot of people are holding it. And then also, I feel like some of the other things like Vagar Printer is just high variance. Like sometimes you just don't get, like you would think, oh, there's like Lissandra reroll players. I should be able to find extra Vagars and things like that. And you're just behind. He's just behind. Why is he on PB? Oh, this is not PB. Sorry. This is TR. Reforges, but he's not reforging the frying pan. I'm actually curious what he's going to turn this pan into. Is it turning that Vanguard emblem? Maybe he's going 6 Vanguard. The lad is finally going to play some level 8. Me? I play too much level 8. I actually found out that I'm just going to fast 9 a lot. I look over and I feel like in solo queue, everyone's just so goddamn lazy that you could probably fast 9 like a lot more. I actually play way too much level 8. I think that's like my problem. I try to play too honest and humble, and right now there's just a lot of like you need to like fraud it up a little bit. Is he going Shepherd Emblem? I don't know. That's a good question. Voyager Emblem? Yeah, Voyager Emblem's pretty flexible. But I don't know. I can't tell you. I mean, Pandora's gives him any emblem he wants that he can make. He's maybe thinking about Clockwork Accelerator. Okay, Pandora's. I guess he just needs... He doesn't have Shred. That's huge. So Void Staff. Oh, yeah, it immediately makes Shepherd. Okay, it is Shepherd Emblem. Oh, so he wants to go 7 Shepherd? Okay. I mean, I don't know. I haven't played Treasure Hunt Teemo. I actually don't know what this line is. Nah, no way it's Shepherd. Apparently it is, though. And it's actually important to him to make Shepherd because he opted out of Void Staff. I would have made Void Staff almost immediately to get Shred. And then, like, worry about the emblem later. But he'd rather go for 5 Shepherd. I think it's probably because he feels like the 5 Shepherd is too valuable to his front line right now. And his duo carry. There's so much econ you can force fast on every game. It's not just that. It's that there's no one punishing on solo queue. Like, in solo queue right now, there's just, like... I realized that I was getting out-capped a lot playing these level 5. Like... I had a realization watching other streamers because I was watching Robin and T-Lides and they're doing the same thing as me, trying to play like straightforward, honest gameplay, and they're just getting scammed nonstop. And I'm like, wait, I'm getting scammed nonstop. And I thought about it. I'm like, these shitters just constantly play the greediest fast 9 strategies and they don't get punished because everyone else is just being lazy about it. Cash out into Searing Shortbow. So I just have to play fast 9 every game and just vibes it out, man. You just vibes it out. Reforge. Annihilator. You could play that. You could play that. It's not going to work at pro level play. Like in these scrims, fast 9 is like highly risky, but in solo queue, you can completely get away with it right now. What is the way to punish fast 9 strats? You just other people just have to play good boards and don't give you free wins. Even 1 to 2 free wins is the difference between winning and losing. But I realized that too many people are just gifting free wins all the time. So you can just fast 9 like a lot in solo queue. But the thing is, it's not like good practice though. It's like really bad practice. Read Shepherd emblems? Who has? Are you saying that someone has 3 Shepherd emblems, or is it there's 3 players that have Shepherd emblem? Let me scout around real quick. Sorry, this guy's too tanky. This guy's a Shepherd emblem, and this guy's a Shepherd emblem. Well, these guys got off spreading roots. This guy got off Legion of Threes. Well, I mean, I think one of them reforged because I think one guy did not have... I think he had Space Groove Emblem plus something else originally. Wow, Morg too. That's huge. People are just cooking some crazy shit now that the set was ending. Greg was doing HoroX Hero Augment Meeple Printer, no emblem. Yeah, how did that one go? That one sounds interesting to me. Okay, we got Treasure Hunt. Treasure Hunt, Heavy's a Crown, Pandora's items. He still won't make voice. Am I missing something? Does he have Shred somewhere? Why won't bro make void staff? And if he's trying to go for a vow, I mean, isn't adaptive also good? I think everyone's ready to say goodbye to this set. Well, the good news is the set we're gonna have PBE in a week and a half, guys. In like 10 days. Ooh. Also, this patch is not that bad, right? I feel like this is a pretty good patch. I think it's just like the patch is good, but people are ready for the next set. Yeah, but it will be a very long PBE. Yeah. So don't burn yourself out, man. Don't burn yourself out. Show some restraint. Show some restraint, discipline, self-control. Don't burn yourself out. Not a bad set, but not a good set. You know what? I think that's a good... I think that's my take as well. I agree with that, I think. By that time PB ends, everyone will be tired of this set. No. Everyone who is terminally online will be tired of this set. There's going to be a lot of people who tried out for the first time. However, there's going to be a lot of people who are just... They're going to be so bored, they're going to go to their second favorite activity, which is telling other people about how bad the set is. They're like, my God, this set is so boring. You know what? I'll do my second favorite thing. Telling other people they shouldn't enjoy it, and that's so boring. Like, dude, just relax, man. Let us enjoy it. I'm already bored with the next set. Yeah, you know what? I think if you want to be a hipster, you should invest now. You should invest now, and you should already be bored of set 18. So that way you can say that you were bored of set 18 before it was cool. Just be a hipster, man. Just be a hipster. Crown Guard. We don't want Crown Guard on Orn here. I guess that must have been a necessity. He's probably going to eventually move this Crown Guard off and put it on like someone else, maybe Blitzcrank. But you're not really happy with Crown Guard on Orn. He doesn't have any HP scaling, so I guess you do put sorry, you don't have like a lot of benefits from this Crown Guard scaling. Dory Bach, thank you for the 17. Appreciate you. I'm annoyed at 18.6C. They're not gonna C patch. Sure, they're not gonna C patch the 6 patch of the set. Come on now. Make it sound a little more realistic, at least. 18.1D. Now that I can get behind. The first patch is gonna be imbalanced. Then they're gonna B-patch it to try to get it to a good spot. Then they're gonna realize that it's bugged, so they have to C-patch. And then they realize that by fixing some bugs, it like made some things extremely oppressive, so they have to D-patch. Boom. There you go. So there you go. I have your first 6 weeks of TFT covered in terms of complaints. The first 4 weeks will be dedicated to the 1 month long PBE. Looks like Milo's gonna have to dupe here. Then the 2 weeks after that will be the ABCD patch. We have do we have 7? Are we going for 7 Shepherd? I think we're going for 7 Shepherd, right? We're going 7 Shep. But we just don't have Sona. He's also not activating his treasure hunt. Wait a second. Is treasure hunt Teemo OP? Also, how does he have Nunu 2 on 7? Playing a 1-cost reroll comp. Nunu 2 on 7. I don't understand. And he won. This lobby is kind of weird. This lobby is very strange to me. Lituchuan also took Legion of Threes and played into Shepherd. I found treasure top left. E-Rob fan 221. E-Rob. Did not expect to see E-Rob fans in the chat this morning. But good for you, man. Don't give them ideas. Give who ideas? He actually has 5 Nunus. It's actually so wild. Lichbane, perhaps? Oh, wait. Aegis of the Dusk is magic resistance stealing, right? I might do that. The thing is, Aegis is like also very good in AP heavy lobbies. So he takes it. Yeah, I like that. And then you can move Shepherd Emblem to like a backline unit. You can go like Shepherd Emblem on Karma, or I guess in this case you would put it on like Alawi or something. I mean, Shepherd Emblem's 2 mana regen, so I mean 2 mana regen is not bad. Okay, do you guys think Teemo reroll with Treasure Hunt is because is it because Teemo reroll is like actually playable, or because Treasure Hunt's broken? Maybe both. Maybe both. You could take Quicksilver if you want attack speed. You could also just take like another adaptive helm. Is that the notepad guy that stopped streaming, or I'm thinking about someone else? Who? I actually know exactly what you're talking about, and I believe you're referring to a streamer named Lakari, who opened up a notepad and had some illegal links on his notepad. I don't know why I know this. I know this because it happens to come across my feed, and I was morbidly curious, but he's not sending me his Quicksilver. Okay. When I say illegal links, I mean like the FBI may or may not be encouraged to investigate that. We'll see though. Oh! Talisman Ascension Cho'Gath activated. Wait, he went Cho and Leona 3. Kind of woksh if you think about it. What the heck? So he ended up committing to this triple Spirit of Redemption, Leona 3 with the Anomaly, and Cho. Doesn't Anomaly want to be on the Cho? I guess he wants to double Spirit Redemption to stack that as well. Yeah, okay. Lichona. All right. I see you, puppy. Can you roll the Crown Demacia into another artifact with Pandora's? No, because I think it's like in its own special category of like special item. He didn't even proc Treasure Hunt and he was winning. Teemo is the new Vex. I mean, we say that, but it would appear as if he took items off the Teemo. Now we're just playing naked Teemo. Like, I hear you. Oh God. Oh God. Oh no, he had that fight won. But the Crown Demacia betrayed him. Oh man, Maladjust lost with his Aegis. Or Talisman of Ascension, rather. Power Graves. Level 8, 2-star Sona, 2-star Graves. 12 items. Just so dishonest, man. Is there any ethical, honest TFT player remaining? I feel like everyone's just a cheater now. Is Setsuko scrimming? I think he is, but there's a very annoying bug that Riot has not fixed. No, I'm starting to believe they will never fix, which is you can't add friends on Torment Realm. And so I haven't been able to add the pros this set. This has been a bug for about 3 months. And they just don't plan on fixing it right now. Or it's just like very, very, very low on their priority list. And to be fair, it makes sense because it's a bug that affects 100 people. But I'm one of those 100 people. Why does Riot not care about what I want? So yeah, unlucky. Unlucky. Renee's gonna win out here. He hits 6-star, his 6 Dark Star bar 2. I think HoroX is probably third. We got the Meeple board online. I mean, the HP count might actually make HoroX second because Grenade might just win this fight, but YBY has made it to 9 with the Dragon and bar 2. Usually the winning combo. We have bar 2. And HoroX, unfortunately, does not have Sona, so I think he can't cap. So I think he's just dead. It also won't matter next set. Yeah, and I mean, you would think so, Josh, except one thing. I found out that Torment Realm next set is still going to be on the old tech platform. It's not migrating. They're not migrating it. Torment Realm's still going to be played on the old stuff. HoroX. YBY third. Okay, that's a good second. That's a really good second. Teemo reroll second. So we're going to have to suffer for another set. I think like Torment Realm is like... It might never actually swap over from what I was being told. Maybe they just said that to just make me feel really bad because they know that I've been complaining. I've been complaining a lot about Torment Realm, and I think they're just fed up with it. So like, yeah, it's never coming. Screw you, Frodan. We hate you. I mean, they didn't say that, but they were thinking that. Are alternate graves build paths anywhere on TFT Academy? I think we may. Okay, I think we had it when it was like a Graves Fast 9 focus. But I don't think. Oh wait, he won? Wait, is this fight? Wait a second. LeBlanc. Oh, hold on. Hold on. Hold up. Oh. Okay. Okay. Shojin. I don't know. Oh, the Shojin's for the Nami? He's going to go first with LeBlanc Nami? Okay, if this is the case, doesn't this just mean Treasure Hunt's like extremely broken? Like, what is... He's winning. He has so many item resources that he's actually winning against Cap's Darkstar. Although it looks like Grenade got off of Bard as his chosen Darkstar. He's going Kaisa. How could they hate such a smooth voice Giga Brain? Don't you mean a Giga Voice smooth brain? I feel like I've been kind of smooth brained recently. Like, I feel like I'm just not cognitively firing on all cylinders these days. What up, Jester? Is he playing the Darkstar Loot Augment? Yeah, he's playing Loot Singularity. And he hit Earth. I thought that this was going to win the game. But I want to point out something. That lobby, 1, 2, 3 were all 1 cost 3 stars. We had Teemo 3, Lysandra 3, and Veigar 3 push 9. So I think we're like in a would you say is a reroll meta? Probably not. But one cost reroll when things work out high, like in terms of variance. Actually, 5th place was Cho'Gath 3, Leona 3, so half the lobby rerolled. Half the lobby rerolled. It was crazy. I think we can watch that other lobby here. I can't see the other thing too is like I can't even spectate certain lobbies because some people private their profiles and the people that I added are not online. Sag. To be fair, you hit Lissandra 3 on the last round. I know. I don't think it's like a reroll meta. I do think that reroll has its spots. I think it's a balanced meta. Reroll has its spots. 4 costs have their spots. 5 cost fast 9 play have their spots. You can't just like. I think it's really hard to one trick this patch. Is probably the better way to describe it. No heart finds me. What is this music? Is that Gwen's music? The heck was that? Is that the Vex music? What the heck is going on here? How do you play Veigar? So the way you play Veigar is you try to push levels and then you use the 7 meeple to print whatever remaining Veigars you have. And so you win early and you trade your HP on stage 4 for Veigar 3. And hopefully you have enough HP and tempo and free resources from the 7 meeple to go level 9 and cap around 5 cost. However, the variance is so high on that comp because you could... I actually played a game of it yesterday. My spot was actually so good yesterday. I played a game off stream and it went badly even though I was high rolling. I played Artifact Anvil. Look at this spot. This is my spot yesterday. I had 5 Veigars naturally, 5 Poppies, Ornn 2. This is 3/3. The anvil is the encounter is Artifact Anvil. I get Dawncore Veigar, and I actually win the rest of the stage. And then from here, I didn't actually hit 7 meeple quickly, and then I lost. I lost every fight. I couldn't print 7 meeple. Like, this spot is insanity, but I just never actually got the Veigar 3. The rest of your components look horrifying. No, it's actually fine, though. And then I died. The variance on meeple print is so high. The spot was so... I was like mind blown. My spot was so good. I did get screwed on one aspect of things as well, is that I couldn't find Shred for a really long time. I made the adaptive very early on, and then I couldn't find Shred. So that also screwed me as well. So I got 7 meeple. I just got everything too late. So... But printer strategies are very good. It's just that they kind of need a lot of things to line up well for them. Oh my god, this is like... These are the Giga spots, Treasure Hunt and Spreading Roots. The set feels super balanced now. Dare I say I'm enjoying it more than any point in last set, which I know is super controversial. That is controversial. But you know what? You're in safe company. If you're here, this is what day... How many days has this set been out? TFT set 17. Space. God's release date. The 17th space was April 15th. Days since April 15th. It's been 77 days. If you're on day 77 of this set and you're hanging out with me in chat, part of you either likes this set or you're just too addicted to TFT. And either way, I'm here for you. Or maybe you just enjoy hanging out with me. Maybe you don't find me insufferable yet. Hang around and find out. Hang around and find out. We'll see. I like the Fast 9 reroll meta at the end of last set when the standard was weaker. It felt so good. That also is fair. I mean, I feel like this patch is in a pretty decent spot, but I also don't think it's a perfect patch. But I think it's also quite good. I also think that the set is overhated, but I also don't think the set is that great. Nuance. You love to hear it. I just enjoy watching. I don't play TFT. Interesting. Like you know the rules of TFT, but you don't actually play it. Playing TFT can be pretty stressful. I actually met someone at the Riftbound RQ who said that they get severe anxiety playing TFT ranked. They thank you. What's this? Is it breakfast?
You didn't respond, but it smelled really good, so I brought a breakfast burrito.
Oh, my wife got me a breakfast burrito. W wife. We got birthday reunion, Frontline Foundation, Portable Forge. Look at YBY spot. Oh, guy, you have to look at this, guys. It's a huge ass burrito. It's like as big as my head. Huge ass burrito, and it's wrapped in yellow paper, and it's greasy as hell. You see that? You see that moisture, that wetness? Oh, it's so greasy. You know this breakfast burrito is about to hit so hard. Oh man. Oh man, that's the good stuff. When you're like, oh man, it's not wrapped in some fancy ass like. It's like when you see your burrito wrapped up and like, oh, this was like made with compost, recyclable, renewable paper. I'm like, yeah, this burrito sucks. The cheap ass shit that's bad for the environment. Oh man, this burrito's the good stuff. That's the good stuff. That's how you know. Oh no, now I want Taco Bell. Ooh, Challenger and Nova. So HoroX is probably going to play Nova Kindred. Space Groove into Space Groove. Groove equals Groove. Late game scaling into a Cambulee, hopefully Fast 9. A bunch of birthday reunions. 3 birthdays. Huh. 3 birthdays. And a treasure hunt. You know, there's that statistic that I never... Okay, you hear this stat, but I've never actually found it to be true personally. But it's something like if you're in a room with... I keep forgetting the number, but if you're in a room with like 21 people or something like that, there's like a 50% chance someone in that room shares a birthday with you. Or something along like the exact day. And I feel like that is that's like a mathematical proof that has never actually existed for me whenever I like end up in a situation, something similar to that. Ain't no way. Yes, it's actually like it's actually mathematically verifiable. That I don't know the exact number. It's 23. Okay, yeah, it's 23 people. If you're in a room with 23 people, like mathematically speaking, the probability of someone having the exact same birthday as you is 50%. And yet, it's never happened to me. I've been in a lot of rooms with 23 people. Well, not exactly. And also, I don't actually like go around asking everyone's birthday. It's just weird if every time you're in a room, you like ask, hey, what's your birthday? Okay, does anybody have the same birthday as this? This MF is illegal? Yeah. Oh my god, Sniper's Focus is also really good on MF. Actually, Sniper's Focus MF is really good on Replicator MF in particular, according to the stats. So I actually think this might be the fabled 4 Replicator reroll. Also, this guy has Ornn 2, MF2 on stage 2 with 40 gold. How is that even possible? It's stage 2. It's not even a gold portal. How is this even possible? The things that I actually keep saying that every time I watch pro lobbies, but I always just feel like these guys are just straight up cheating. Like they're just playing on the hacked account. It doesn't make sense. I'm like, if I have this, I'm like level 520 gold. And I'm like, well, I hope I don't have my streak snapped by some pike that just cheeses my backline. And then all of a sudden I'm poor for the rest of the game. This guy is at this one. Diana 2. Lovers. It looks like everyone's rich. It's just a rich lobby. It's probably a gold opener. There's 600 people here. What's Frodan's birthday? My birthday is May 28th. My birthday was a month ago. Does anybody have May 28th birthday? Maybe I should just ask people at the beginning of each stream. But then a lot of people who end up being here early are the same people. For replicator MF. I think you want double Deathblade Sniper Focus, but you might be okay with blue buff. I'm not sure though. Happy birthday. I said my birthday was a month ago, guys. I am May 28th, 2000. Wait, you were born... You were born in the 2000s? I am so old, man. It's crazy because I just meet people born in the 2000s and it blows my mind. And the thing is, I'm meeting people who were born in the 2010s. Oh my goodness gracious. People born in 2005 can drink. Yeah, that's right. You go to the grocery store and you look at you look at the checkout line and they have like if your birthday is at this date, like this year, they're allowed to buy alcohol or whatever, and I just look at that and it just says a number that just keeps getting bigger and I get more depressed. This HoroX guy must love this item, Crown of Demacia. He takes it every single time. Crown of Demacia, HoroX. Horo is the crown. What did you call me? Salvage bin. All right, I think Replicator MF is the coolest one. She just like, what? Okay, man. He just naturals everything. Sick. She just fires her 2 bazookas. Boom, boom. And then does a bunch of damage. The thing is, it sometimes misses. Sometimes she just like pumps and then she misses. It's crazy. Frodan, I had a student a few months ago ask when I graduated, and it was the year they were born. Damn. But it's okay. You went on to have a successful career and fulfilling life, right? After you graduated. Because the younger generation, they're probably not going to experience such things. Now they're dating. Holy. That was a first date question, huh? Yikes. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. Yeah, we can't buy a house. Dude, TJ, you're from Canada, right? Don't you live in Toronto? You'll be lucky if you'll be able to buy a house in your lifetime. Unlucky. And then you have to also buy things in Canadian dollars, which is even more depressing. I live south of Toronto. Oh, okay, my bad. You mean maple leaves? No, I mean meeple leaves. You have to pay them in Vagars. Meeple printers. $1.1 million house? That sounds cheap relative to the prices that I heard in Toronto. Ian's from Toronto. Oh, I'm announcing my co-stream guest, by the way. I'm supposed to announce... Oh my god, that's spicy. Holy cow. This is burrito. That sauce is spicy. Oh my god. I am so American. I need to get some water. I'll be right back. Sorry, 1 second, guys. Oh, we got it. 4 replicator. We got 4 replicator. I have yet to see this build, and I want to add it to TFT Academy. And And I was told that APAC and China play it whenever they can. And so I didn't get to see it in action, though. You specifically play this? Okay, you went Shojin. Shojin's fine, too. I don't know if you're supposed to play Lissandra, though. I think you're supposed to play Nami at the end, though. But yeah, this is pretty tight. Oh, you can break it apart with oh, it goes IE here. Oh, IE is really good. I like that. And because you play Nova, you get a lot of Shred and Thunder. It might be depressing, but at least our currency is fun colors. You talking about Canadian dollars? Is that why they call it Monopoly money? 6 MFs? What the? This guy's just hitting everything. Isn't there a Legion of Threes Samira player? Birthday reunion. Epic roll down. Oh, he ended up going level 8. Grenade ended up going level 8. He's not playing around Samira. He's on Ornn 1. Lituchuan with Treasure Hunt Zoe. Interesting. Interesting. I feel like the reroll prio is a little different than it is in the West right now. Oh my god. Dude, YBY is at 3 HP. He's on 11 loss. What the heck, man? He cashes out his Anima. Is that guy cooking? YBY? YBY is always cooking, man. And I love Vietnamese food. I mean, right now I love this burrito. This burrito's great. I may have eaten the piece of the burrito wrapper just now. XD. I was one top 3 away from GM, so I watched some E-Rob Bobs to motivate myself, and I proceeded to go down to 0p in 2 days. Do I have any tips on how to climb? Yeah, the first thing is rename your account to Soulless Fan 221 and start watching some Soulless. That guy has a tech. Perhaps most importantly, stop watching E-Rob. Isn't that guy just bad at every video game he plays? I'm pretty sure like I thought his content model was to be bad at everything and then like rage bait people. Okay, looks like he's stable for 1 round. Cam going to level 9 as well. HoroX, no Kindred. Pretty nasty board at 4-2. Yeah, I mean, it's 4-2, but the trade-off is at 1 HP, so if he loses a single time, he's dead. You got second at Ludwig's World's Greatest Gamer Competition? Oh, my bad. I'm just talking shit for no reason. If Milo had MF3, Ornn 3, I'm pretty sure YBY was dead. But obviously, at 4-3, he's not going to have that on average. This is another one to pay attention for me, which is reroll Zoe Treasure Hunt. Deis1k told me about this comp, about like how reroll Zoe is actually a good placement saver. But I haven't seen people prio it off of Treasure Hunt. So I'm interested by this. Alright, see if YY can continue to stabilize here. JazLatte is at 13 as well. Do you need the Leona print Arbiter for it? I don't think so. But I'm sure it helps. Because I don't think you need it to like hit the Leona 3, but oh, Cam's rolling. Late game scaling. Okay. Cambulee. Cambulee. Do it, Cam. No Rage Blade. He has Quicksilver. Item quality is pretty good. I do wish we had a Rage Blade for the Vex. I do think Rage Blade gives Vex some inevitability, but this is pretty good. Dude, I thought that he's dead. Oh my god. 13-0. He took it. That means he got 6-0'd. Buy grenade. Space Groove. Space Grooves love that. Space Groove tends to win by a lot. That's the really obnoxious thing about Space Groove is like if you get stat checked or you don't have anti-heal or something like that, you just get wiped by so many units. Because JazLatte basically had to get 6-0 to die at 13. Dead before Anomaly. What do you make if you get spat? For which comp? Depends on what comp you play. YB on Vex 1. He wants to heal to like 13. And if he's healed to 13 or so, I think he'll be fine against Cam. Ooh, Cam actually lost. Wait. He's in the danger zone. You could take... Oh, no, he needs a tank item. He's going to reforge. Or he's going to make Kraken. He might make Kraken. Cam's in dangerous territory, man. X2. What do you sell? Sell Graves Pair? Ooh. Is there anything that comes at the beginning of the stage? No. No. Milo hits Lulu 3, MF 3. Oh, he hit everything. Lulu MF. Oh, with Treasure Hunt Zoe reroll? That's a good question. I don't think Lituchuan got the spat, but maybe Vanguard Emblem? Maybe Voyager Emblem? It feels like Voyager is like a good answer to a lot of those things because it's such a good emblem. Okay, Miles facing the Ghost. Cam versus YBY. Cambulee's not playing YBY. Good Deis1k for YBY. Maladjust is playing Space Groove level 9. Cam gets a win here. No, he barely loses. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Savior of NA. No, what if NA goes 8th? Is anyone else worried that Cambulee's gonna die here? I'm a little worried. Sells, now he has Nunu 2. Looking for Fiora 2, doesn't have it. Did Cam end up making Kraken? He ended up reforging the bow and making a tank item. Moving items to Graves. Playing against YBY's Ghost. YBY going against Zoe, Lituchuan, but I'm pretty sure that's going to be strong enough, right? Cam's dead. Hold on. Wait for it. Oh, God, I think he's dead. He's dead. Oh, man. He's just like me for real. HoroX hit the Kindred. Interesting. Heavy is the crown. Oh, what? My TK doesn't do that. He prints a Kindred too? This, what? Okay. I knew it. This HoroX guy's a cheater. All right, let's see it. This MF replicator board in action. And action. This guy's still on Ornn 1, by the way. There are 2 Space Group players. This guy hits Ornn 3 and this guy's on Ornn 1. Okay, isn't a 6 with Ornn? Wait. If he won this fight, I was going to lose it, man. If Grenade actually won that fight, I would have gotten pretty mad. There's no way you're ever allowed to lose that fight against Ornn 1. But it is crazy to me that he hit this Ornn 3 with 2 Space Group players in the lobby. Is 3 starting Ornn on a 3v contest is actually diabolical. Right? How does a Tom reward work? I believe Tom Kench, his Oracle flips a coin, it lands heads or tails, and if it's heads, it's lucky. If tails, it gives gold. And if it's lucky, it searches for something that is on your board or on your bench or on your trades to give you relevant things, and then also has a chance of giving you an item. And so if it sees this Teemo, it's like, oh, you're playing 7 Space Group and you want Teemo, right? I'll give you like a Teemo 2. And then I think it scales off stage. So I think the stage gets better and better rewards. This stage, I believe it'll give you a Blitzcrank if it gives you a unit that's relevant for your comp. This should give you a Blitzcrank. Boom. Man. It's like I know it's like I know a thing or two about this game. Wow, that's good too if you were to. Lituchuan. Well, I mean, if he goes 5th from here, that's about as expected. I was told that this comp, like Zoe, is a placement saver. It's not a good comp. It's like a comp for you to play for placements. Like this lobby is pretty cracked. The fact that one of these guys is gonna go 4th, despite how insane of a spot they have, just shows you how powerful the lobby is. So 5th is good. Does it scale off star level? That I don't know. I'm assuming it doesn't. I think it just scales off of stage. Do you think the T1 Riftbound will have English variants? I sure hope so, considering that they made the announcement in English. But let's be real. If they're not in English, I'm buying that shit anyways. A signature faker card? Oh, man. I already told you guys that I'm not giving my son a college fund. I'm handing him my Riftbound collection. He can do with it whatever he wants. Also, don't you guys think that education is gonna, like, higher education will look different in like 15 years? I hope so, because the higher education system is broken. College and universities in America are actually going broke. They're going bankrupt because It is now 18 years. It is now 18 years since the 2008 recession. And the 2008 recession, people had fewer babies. So because they have fewer babies, this is like the first time in terms of like the socio-economic impact of it is being felt at the university level. And so now a lot of universities are having actual enrollment crises, and there's like I think one of the universities I was told was like Rochester. Is it Rochester? Like, there's another like university I was like, really? They're having enrollment issues, and they're like generally like starting to go bankrupt, or like be in a situation where they need bailouts. And I mean, to which I'm sympathetic towards the idea that academic institutions might struggle, but also higher education is one of the many broken systems infrastructure wise of the United States that needs a radical overhaul. That has been like plagued by greed. So and so all the people, the administrators who were in charge of that and are now right now suffering the consequences of it, get fucked. Not everybody though. Like there's actual like hardworking academics who don't deserve this, right? They didn't do anything wrong. They're just, their passion is like their research and everything like that. I feel for those people, but you need triple econ for school in the US. I mean, he's right. That's a fourth? That's a crazy fourth. HoroX started off with Nova Challenger, was win streaking all of stage 2 and 3. I mean, he lost like 1 or 2 fights. Insanity, man. This white guy, demon / cheater. This Maladjust guy, demon / cheater. This Milo guy, MF2, Orn 2, Lulu 2 at like 3-2. Third. Insane to me, man. Pretty much all the most prestigious universities in the USA are investment funds that teach on the side. Exactly. Stop, Frodan, stop. You're going to go missing. Wait, I didn't say anything bad about Boeing. Wait, I did yesterday. No. I technically lumped them in a conglomerate of examples of companies that have ruined my city. I can say that, right? This is a third? It's like a hard third. Wow. Yeah, this comp is not that good. It's also impacted by international students declining due to Trump admin. Yeah. Amongst many other things, many such cases. What's the greatest upgrades? It's just the buckshot plus ballistics. Dude, I saw the clips of the Washington DC 250 birthday party for the USA. Sounds like a good time if you know what you're signing up for. It's Greg City as well. It's true, man. Although Greg is still new to the city, but I've realized that I've pretty soon, in like 1 or 2 years, I'll have lived in the Seattle area for the longest period of time of my adulthood. Because in my adulthood, I moved all the time. I lived here for 2 years. I lived in, LA, San Diego, the Bay. I moved around. Seattle, this is probably the longest I've stayed. And it's kind of like the LeBron thing. You know how LeBron, the longest stint of LeBron's career is the Lakers. When you like sit and think about it, you're like, what? That's crazy to think about. Which is now, yeah, it's over now. But it's like crazy to think about that that's the longest stint of his career. Because you would think so many people talk about like, oh, Miami Heat LeBron, which everyone assumes is shorter, or like the Cleveland Cavaliers, but like it's the same thing. That's also me. So if you really think about it, I'm like the LeBron James of Seattle. Some would say. And didn't win one real championship. All right, buddy. Whatever you say, man. Whatever you say. Real quick, Frank, I need to know who's your NBA team? Who's your favorite player? I need to know who's saying this. The Supersonics? Okay. I'll allow it. I'll allow it. This is the other scrim, by the way. Dank Memes went 5th. Flancy went 8th. Let me go wash my hands real quick so that way I can touch my mouse. Wow, that sounded oddly inappropriate. 1 second. He's played more years in the Cavs, but he's played more consecutive years for the Lakers. That's exactly like that for me as well. I've lived in Southern California longer, but my consecutive years in Seattle. Although I think, unlike LeBron, I think I'll be staying. I'll be staying. I guess the equivalent of me would be like moving to Florida to stream with Soju or something like that. I couldn't imagine. Holy cow. Best comp for loose streak. Best comp for loose streak. For AD, it's Zaya. For AP, it's LeBlanc for 4 costs. For reroll. AD is probably Jinx. And then for AP, it's probably Lulu for loose streak. Isn't Soju moving back to Maryland? Is he? How do you know that? I talk to Soju like once a week and I didn't even know that. I was talking to him because the Ripbound cars that he got at Macau are mooning. They're like straight up mooning. I messaged him yesterday about it. You guys don't believe me? I'll show you. The Project K trial deck. This is the decks that were. This is the stuff that we're giving out at the TFT Macau event. They sold the PSA 10 Jinx trial deck card for $4,500. $4,500. That is more than a lot of people's monthly paycheck. That's from the TFT because it's like the alpha beta test card of it. So, and Jinx is the most popular. I wouldn't say if you have the Volibear one, it's probably less valuable. But so I was like, dude, Soju, did you keep your cards? Like, please tell me you kept your cards. And he said he did. What a responsible young man. Sox mentioned this to me last week, and it's gotten insane. 4.5. Yeah, I'm an idiot, and I opened my cards. So mine is not worth that much because I opened it, but I probably could sell all my stuff for a little bit. The thing is, I'm not a seller. I don't sell my cards. Scrim's over. I don't sell my cards, so because like I said, my plan is to have them. Just give it to Levi later, and he can sell it. Selling cards sounds like just like a pain in the ass. Okay, I said that we were gonna announce my co-stream guests after. So it's official. I'm ready to post this tweet. My guess for this weekend, surprise. I know this is pretty shocking. My guess for this weekend's America Regionals Finals co-stream is T-Lides and Deihua. July 5th at 1 p.m. PT each day. See you there. Boom. We get Greg fight judging skills. Yes, exactly. Dehua's flying in tomorrow. And then the week after that, it's been confirmed, but the week after that, for the Tactician's Crown, Kyun will be joining me in studio for Worlds right afterwards. But the problem is, it's not just Kyun, it's Kyun and T-Lides. So I need to put Greg on this infographic, so I have to wait. So that graphic's not finished. Anyways, I'm gonna post it. If you guys could do me a favor, if you have social media, please go to this link and like it for me. Just like, and just type something Greg related or Deihua related. Just type something related to it. Because Riot Esports cares about TFT Esports clout. Thank you. Who even has Twitter? Okay, on the low, Twitter is actually getting a little better because they're starting to actually take out the rage bait. Twitter did a study on the highest paid revenue accounts, and they actually figured out that the top X accounts are just rage baiters. And so they did like a small sample size, and they found out that Twitter engagement improves and like everything like that if they take those people off the feeds. So, and they're giving you more customization stuff. So like you click this, I like mute politics, for example, and you can mute other stuff. I should just mute crypto as well. Boom, snooze 2 topics. And honestly, it's like way better. I'm like, holy cow, I just see sports, Riftbound, fighting games. I'm like, wow, this is actually kind of nice. So yeah, anyways. And if we could just do that and then make TFT like relevant. Grandmaster Gatekeeper Deihua. That's me too, man. Thank you guys. Thank you. Boom. Can we still talk to Mecha Hitler? I mean, I'm sure you could, but I think the whole point is you could just like I understand that some people don't want to use those things because they don't want to support the owners of it, but and that's like completely up to you. But I also think that in a way it's not going anywhere, and it's just sort of the reality that we are confronted with. It's just like another EWC thing, which is like you can completely disengage from it, and I think that's fine, but I also think that's just going to continue to be a reality until it's not. This is horrible. All my favorite accounts were rage bait masterclasses. Well, they're gonna get demonetized. I'll actually show it to you. I think it was Nikita Beer, whatever his name is. He made a post. In a 3% experiment, removing the top 30 highest paid revenue share accounts and the For You timeline increased both time spent and daily actors. These accounts were the top earners in April. Before we update the formula, we plan to run this experiment again. What does that mean? It means that the top 30 accounts do not post content that benefits the website. And then he said that they demonetize them. All 30 accounts post content that was posted by other users, usually verbatim and at a very high volume. Since running experiments, their payouts been reduced by up to 99%. Like, good. I mean, good stuff, man. The rage bait should not pay. Does that include the NBA Centel? The thing is, that guy's not reposting stuff. That guy's making original content. Also, I mean, if you're like, I think Twitter is not part of like the $1 trillion stuff for Elon Musk anyways at this point. To say that it's cents in his pocket might be like overvaluing our contribution. Most annoying part of Twitter is all the vague posters. Yes, yes. Thank God, man. It's always like, I'm gonna be honest with you. We were doing the Riftbound group with Scara and Peter Park and 5UP and my wife started doing that all the time. They would try to keep baiting everybody by saying, okay, here's the thing. But they wouldn't say anything afterwards. So as we're playing like games and like talking about life, they're like, okay, so here's the thing. And then no one would say anything afterwards because everyone, you're just waiting for us. We're all just getting rage baited. Medallion. That's what's like vague. If people don't know what vague posting is, that's what it is. It's just, it's so annoying. And I think it started off because like Scara says that all the time. Yeah, Scara says that all the time. And usually he actually has something to say, but then it became like a meme in our group, and now he just tries to rage bait us. I also like, okay, hear me out. No, I can't. Please, guys. Please don't start vague posting here. There's a vague poster who also liked to rage bait me. His name was Richie Fort. I think we banned one of his 5 accounts. And he would also say, I'm going to be honest with you, Frodan. And that's all he said. The thing is, he had it like once a day in my stream. And then he would switch accounts and just start posting about like something else. Like each of his accounts would be dedicated to a different rage bait topic. And then I just banned him. I just couldn't take it, man. It's just wearing on my mental. He didn't even say anything bad. He just posted that like every day. Okay, Frodan, let's be honest. Who has time to make so many accounts? I think some people are just bored. I found out that TFT actually has like the active chatters. There's 2 kinds of active chatters. People who like work at home / like are university students, so they're essentially working from home, whatever. And people who are retired. Like they're already past, they're like either older or they're like they're like dad retired or mom retired or whatever, or like they're actually retired. So they just have infinite time to just do whatever and amuse themselves. And I guess that guy might just be amusing himself by making 5 accounts and rage baiting. Oh, grab bag medallion Lulu too. Oh, we have AHao. This guy was the original shifting momentum. But it's not, he's not the guy that did shifting momentum. That was Shi2 Red in set 13. But in set 11, AHao got punished for win trading at Worlds. He got punished for win trading at Worlds. The thing is, the way he did it was like, it was very obvious, but it was more subtle than what Shi2 Red did. Shi2 Red did like something that was like very, very bad. AHao like sold his Alawi. Actually, Alawi this set was also a 3-cost tank. And he decided instead to tank Diana, which was also a 3-cost melee champion that set as well. Dragon Lord Diana. Because he was playing Janna Diana, which would probably be the equivalent of like Zoe Diana, I guess, this set. There's like a Zoe Diana. There's like a Janna Diana reroll. Anyways, Tartman complained about him publicly. Tartman of Jedusor Pause Gate fame. And he went on like a long rant, and then Riot quietly like fined AHao and like said don't do it again. And he obviously didn't do that again. The thing about China win trading is that it's not like an individual that is, it's like a cultural thing. There's like, it's like understood that you should be trying to, if you're out, you should be trying to maximize China's chance to win, because that's like for the good of everybody in China. It's like, yeah, if you're out, like, why not help your fellow Chinaman? So that's kind of the attitude that they have. It's not like, oh, you know, like, me and LiLo are buddies. They don't see it as a bad... Yeah, exactly. They don't see it as, like, a character flaw. They see it as, like, actually a good thing. Right? And to a certain extent, it's like people from other regions also do the same thing. If you're queuing up with your buddy trying to make ladder snapshot and you happen to get in the same game, you're not gonna like, unless you're like the Boom Kitchen guys, you're not gonna hold each other's units. I don't know why, but the Boom Kitchen guys hold each other's units like all the time. Or you're Fnatic. Fnatic, I don't know how, but Philip and Minhee both ended up on Samira reroll at regionals, and they just like killed each other. But I guess at NA we don't do that. But sometimes on ladder snapshots, you're just like, yeah, I'm not gonna hold like I'm not gonna like contest Jinx reroll. I'll play something else. It's like the same kind of mentality, but carried over, which obviously at the world stage is like not okay. But yeah, there's just a different cultural perception of cheating. Yeah, that's basically a summary of it. That's basically a summary of it. They don't see that as dishonorable, but like we obviously view that as completely unacceptable and messing with competitive integrity. Just look at Soju. He hasn't won any worlds because he's letting other NA people win. Yeah, but you look at him this set as well. He actually griefed Dishsoap's spot at Worlds twice. Like him and Dishsoap are actually practice partners. They're actually like playing together in call like every day. I actually think Soju's #1 practice partner right now is Dishsoap. And he griefed his world spot twice this set. He could have completely like let him have it, but you know, he's not gonna do that. And obviously, and Dishsoap is also like very oh no, he's playing AP. Dishsoap is like very honorable. He like, if he got it that way, he would like ask to give it back. You know, he like doesn't, he's like so against the idea of like that kind of way to qualify. He probably would just be like, nah, don't, like, please don't even invite me. I don't want it. I'll have to earn it the other way, the authentic way. He's the DQA. He did qualify authentically. Man, that's actually an old meme. If you guys know what I'm referencing, you're old. You are officially UNC status. That was 4 years ago. Can you guys believe augments have been in the game for 4 years? 4 years. Sorry, 5 years. Oh my god. Wait. When was set 6? I think set 6 was in 2021. Yes, because set 6 released and I moved to Seattle and augments were out and I had to play on the world's shittiest Wi-Fi from my Airbnb because we were like trying to move, and when you move, you don't move directly to the place, you like move to a place temporarily until you're ready to move. You know what I mean? The pre-move. And I remember like playing on this shitty Wi-Fi from my Airbnb, and I was so frustrated because my augments were so awkward to click on and stuff like that. It's been half a decade since augments came out. Unbelievable, man. Unbelievable. And now augments are in everything. Right? It's like, how can we add augments to League? How can we add augments to 2xKO? They're going to eventually add augments to Riftbound, won't they? Oh, God. What is this roll down? He rolled down to 15 to fight Lissandra too? Is this not cooked? I mean, he does have HO gats. Moving is so ass. I have to move. I don't own this place that I live in. I rent it. We have to move next year because the owner of this place wants to sell it. So we have to move in a year, and I'm not looking forward to that. Because now, moving, I have a family I have to move, and that just sounds like crazy. Why don't you buy it? With what? I mean, maybe if you guys, if TFT Academy users stop ad blocking, I could probably buy it in a couple years. I can't. You think I'm wealthy enough to buy a house? That's crazy, man. I spent a lot of my money on the stream. Getting these guys to Seattle? Well, okay, Greg is in Seattle, so I'm saving money there. But that's gonna cost like $4.5–5 grand to do everything for the show. That's like more than I get from the sub money and the ads for everything like that. I'm actually losing money this month on streaming. It's actually cheaper if I just sit here in my bedroom and co-stream. Because I have to pay for, because Deis1k is Pennsylvania and Toronto, Kia's from Toronto. I guess if I like start doing the sellout stuff. Ask Greg to donate to you. He's already donating the most valuable currency. His time and presence. Anyways, I can't afford a house, man. But I mean, I see it as an investment of making TFT a good TFT broadcast because I think TFT deserves one. Sorry. Let me rephrase. I think TFT deserves another good broadcast. Main broadcast is great too, guys. Main broadcast is great too. Cognitive, Portable Forge, MF2. How much are houses in the Seattle area? If you want one for, we would be moving with 5 people. It's in the mid, it's like $1.x million. Because I also need a room to stream from at home. So you need an extra room. And then we also have people who, all 3 of us work from home. So you actually need other rooms. You can't just like all pile and share in the same rooms. So in order to afford that, it'd be 1.x. Move to Texas. I should move to like Italy. I heard that in like I saw a news report how some American families moved to Italy and they bought like a house for $13,000. I was like, what? Couldn't believe it, man. You have more roomies than just your wife? Yeah, I have the son. My sister-in-law lives with us, and my mother-in-law, the next place we move to, my mother-in-law is going to move in as well. So there's at least going to be 5 of us. That's overpay. No, I'm telling you, man, they live in like the mountains in Italy. Like no one lives there, so they bought like a place for really cheap. They give you the houses for free in a few other villages. I mean, Kite is trying to convince me to move to Malaysia. He says that Kuala Lumpur is like the best city in the world. And I'm like, well, yeah, but like maybe you think it's the best city in the world because you're like a single young dude. I have a family, and I don't. It's like a different environment. Plus, we have to learn a different language. Well, actually, Malaysia speaks English, right? But like, you kind of want to learn other languages when you live in another country. But my wife's Chinese is getting pretty good, though. Actually, she's starting to learn some Chinese songs. Her and Shoma are like learning Chinese songs together. Pretty soon, her Chinese is gonna be better than me. Kale is dope. I've been there on GeoGuessr. Sick. How was it? That sounds awesome. Horrible Forge. Makeshift armor for HoroX. Glass cannon. I've been there on GeoGuessr. Prismatic orb. Oh God. What is it? What is it? What is it? Is it gold or items? LiShao doesn't even know what to pick up. Oh my God! It's like 50 gold. What the heck? That is way too much gold. Did you guys know that there's a prismatic orb in the game that gives 100 gold or something like that? Let me see. Little buddy bot would know this. Portugal used to be like that before Americans and the French speculated it. Yeah. The two most insufferable kinds of people, the French and the Americans. We also happen to be the best TFT countries as well. System tables. Loot orb contents. Prismatic orb in stage 3. 30 gold, 40. Oh, wait. Never mind. I'm wrong. But there's like rating item. There's 40 gold and 20 rerolls. Oh, that's the like 100 gold one. Oh my god. Oh my god. I don't think I've ever seen that. 40 gold and 20 rerolls. Holy cow. That is crazy, man. That is crazy. How's our boy Marcel Penis doing? Frodan, speak Mandarin. Ni hao. If you moved to Italy, you could hit Challenger every set. True. Moore did a good job with his rework to the prismatic orbs. Classic Mort Dog. Classic Mort Dog just swoops in, fixes a problem, refuses to elaborate, and goes on sabbatical. That is El Clasico. El Epoch, Glass Cannon, and Group Hug. Marcel's fast 9. I mean, he's at... Who is not fast 9? That's probably the better question to ask because of all that gold. Actually, not that many people. Who made augments? That I couldn't tell you. That might be a good question for Riot devs. There's this program that there's this like series that Mordog did called Dev Hour. That Mordog would do where he would reflect with other Riot devs on past designs and systems and like, oh, here's like a tier list of all the 2 costs we've ever made and like, you know, what do you guys think about that? And he said that they would do like ones every now and then. The last one he did was like in set 10 or something like that. I hope that they do another. Or was this set 10? I hope they do another one eventually. This game would be doomed without Mordog. Agreed. Remember Mordog doing the Dev Hour joke to Ray? I do. I'm pretty sure that's why he called it Dev Hour. Because he asked Ray to devour these nuts. Midfeed at 91, Marauder. Oh, so close. That's actually huge. Seoill is level 7. Oh, right, because he was playing... Wait, he might be back, actually. Because he was so low on gold, he hit everything now. Solar Hex. 12 Tactician health. I mean, that is very good for people who are trying to survive here. Actually, only one person took it. I kind of thought Marcel was going to take it. Oh, no, I mean, everyone's taking Solar Hex, though. Yeah, it makes sense. Never mind. I am stupid. If you already have anti-heal, you're clicking this, though. Like, if you're Deis1k, you're clicking this. You are clicking it. If you're me first rate is not clicking it. If you're so ill, you're clicking this. Took HP. Deis1k took it anyways. Say it with me, chat. D-pay bis. D-pay bis. Slam it, baby. D-pay bis. One of the highs of this past weekend was watching D-pay pop off. Well, almost pop off. He narrowly missed. But then what was funny when he reforged into D-pay biz, I just look at chat and I smile. Did you ever find out the project Mordog was working on like a year ago? I don't think so. I don't remember hearing anything about it. Veigar casting after death is insane damage for 1 cost. You're not wrong. It is good. Veigar is a good 1 cost for sure this set. AHao down to 1 life. Here's the thing. Something about the League MMORPG? I don't know. Who knows? England is losing to Congo. This World Cup is so unpredictable. Like TFT. Yeah, I'm starting to think soccer is all luck. No one can predict anything, man. I thought skill would actually... I'm starting to... I thought skill would reign supreme, but it just turns out soccer is all luck, man. Everyone's predictions are always just so wrong. Does he want it because Solar Hex gives 15% and it doubles with the boon? I think it's just in general like an overstated hex because it also gives 15% bonus magic. Yes, that's correct. That is actually so nasty. So it just does like a bunch of damage. Maokai 3. England is only losing because of the prismatic soccer ball. That's crazy, man. The prismatic orb drops. The best is when that one time when Riot, when Mortdog said that losing to a bug in TFT is like a referee getting a bad call. Are there generally a lot of bad calls though? I feel like I haven't seen a lot of bad calls this World Cup. Did you predict Soju to win 2 cups? I actually did, believe it or not. I actually predicted that he would win the 2nd cup. I also did predict that he would do well this cup. Or this set. I didn't predict that he would win the 1st cup. I said that he was going to do well this set. But then he won his 1st cup and then I said, "Oh, well, like based on his like whatever, he's probably going to win the 2nd cup as well." And then he did. Boom. And I promise you, this is full honesty, I was only half kidding. I like actually believe that there's a pretty good chance that he actually would win the cup, but it's difficult. There are not many bad calls. What, the World Cup? LOL, LMAO even. There's been a lot of missed calls, hence the lack of bad calls. I see. I mean, I can relate. As a TFT player, that's kind of like when a bugged interaction happens in TFT. Blitz 2. Wait, we're not itemizing Blitz 2? Oh, he's gonna oh wait, did he not remove? Wait. Surely we want to get more than 1 item on Blitz 2. Hi, Rose. How you doing? Soju is better the less he plays. He plays a lot. He's actually played a lot this set. He plays a lot every set. It's just that he doesn't stream a lot. He's not streaming, so people think he's not playing, but he actually is playing, just off stream. Without you, hanging out with his friends, living his best life. And then he just logs on, farms another cup, and logs off. Sona 2. Sona 2, 3 Shepherd. I like this variation, actually. It's definitely light on the front line. A lot of times when you play this setup, you usually play Alawi and Mordekaiser for front line. But if you can get Sona too, Sona ties in nicely with this. This is a really good package to tie into as well. But it is light on the front line, and I worry he is going to die. Because oh, Lulu. Oh, close. If I had as much money as he does, I wouldn't bother streaming either and just live my best life. Well, it's different for each person. I actually think Soju likes streaming. Just he only likes to stream if, like, I think he doesn't like streaming if it's not fun. And I think in general he just wants to keep streaming. I'd actually be surprised if he ever truly quit streaming. Maybe I don't know. Maybe a guy can change. He's about to hit 30. Maybe he's gonna have that quarter life crisis in his when he's 30 years old, and he changes his perspective on things. Who knows? It's funny because he immediately brings up my age, but the difference between me and him is I don't feel threatened about getting older. Okay, LiShao, he's losing the past couple fights with Lulu. He's trying to push to level 9. I mean, I guess it's one of those things where as Lulu, you either can roll for more 3-stars or go to 9. His 3-stars he'd be rolling for would be Pantheon 3, which is pretty impractical, and Ross 3, probably not. So I think you just go to 9 and add more Ghana. That sounds fine. HoroX. Dude, AHao's winning out with Veigar. Is this the best? This might be the best version of this comp. I kind of like the idea of the Victor though. The conduit psionic. That was kind of nice. The synergy bar looked really good. I'll tell you that much. How old are you? I'm 36. Soju says I'm 40 though. Like I say, oh, you're 30. It's like, Dan, you're 40. Oh, nice. He's printing a bunch of gold. Low-key age is just a number. I think the difference is having a kid or family to take care of. Yeah, I agree with that. I would say that getting married, people like act as if getting married is going to be some life-defining, changing thing. And for some people, it might be. But married life doesn't really change much, in my opinion. But parenthood changes everything. Parenthood is like... It's like forward thinking on 3-2. You lose all your econ, but you hope that you can survive long enough to cash out in stage 4. You're just down infinite, and you're like, oh my god. It's over. And then you're like, no, it's fine. I'll cash out in like 6 rounds. I mean, TFT parents know what I'm talking about. Can I get an amen? Parents in the chat, can I get an amen? He's like, what the hell, man? I'm like level 5, 10 gold, and I'm taking infinite damage. It's over. What if you cash out the next Soju? I think my son actually might want to be a streamer already at the ripe age of 2. Whenever we walk by my office, he always says, I want to say hi to chat, even if I'm not streaming. Like yesterday, I was just hanging out, watching Greg and working on TFT Academy. And he just said, he just wants to say hi to chat, even if I'm not streaming. There's nothing going on. I'll be a parent in 1 month. Hey, congrats, man. Good luck with that. You have a great wife. My bro would not agree that Mary has no change in his lifestyle. Yeah, but the thing is, like, okay, like, The reason why I say being married has no change in lifestyle is because you are I'm assuming you're already serious about the relationship. If you're not serious about the relationship and you're not serious about like commitment, everything like that, marriage will change everything because to that person, they view marriage as like the end of their individual liberties to do X. But for me, I enjoy life way more with my duo queue partner. Like for me, I don't want a solo queue for the rest of my life. I think duo queue is way more fun. And so I was already like duo queuing all the time. And then after we got married, we just kept duo queuing. Which is more fun that way. But if you're like, nah, I'm solo queued the entire way, then of course marriage is gonna be a big deal. If you already live together, work out, and have a dog or some shit, then marriage doesn't change it. Yes, exactly. Do you get it? Okay, why is Marcel 10 and look like he's losing to Veigar? He lost. He has double combat. He has glass cannon and group hug. Somehow, it looked like Marcel might even be third. Oh, man, is this guy... Oh, he has early learnings. Oh, he's playing early learnings Veigar. That is a different story. 56 free AP. Holy shit. That was a lot of free AP. That is so much free AP. Early learnings is so OP, man. Now he's level 10. Because everyone... The prismatic orb giving the ability for these one-cost players to push level 10 is also ridiculous. Like, for Marcel, he already is going level 9 and 10. But, like, the trade-off of playing these one-costs is that you can't get to the 5-cost. You can't push levels. But AHao did. Hey, do you guys remember when early learnings gave 8? They buffed it from 1 to 8. Good times. It's like you have to get married and you have to get children for a lot of people. Yeah, that's a fallacy, though. You don't have to. You don't have to, man. Marcel's dead? Oh! Close. Nah, you don't have to do any of that. In fact, not only do you... It's like saying you have to level at 2-1 to keep up with everyone. No, sometimes you can just take it slow. It's all good, man. Save your econ. It's not worth it. You don't have to. You're like, oh my god, I have to. No, you don't. Just relax. It's all good. Don't level. No need to try to force win streak. Is it worth glass cannoning the Blitzcrank at all? Not getting married is definitely econ saving. That's right. So you can spend more. You can spend money on more important things, like chibis and riftbound cards. Just imagine how up good you would be if you spent your money on those things instead of a house. Just think about it. Dude, I'm pretty sure this Veigar early learnings thing into Prismatic Orb is unbeatable. That is, I can't believe it just like completely outscaled double combat fast 9. Marcel had double combat augment and hit his entire board and had items for everything, and he still lost. That does not seem very balanced. That does not seem very balanced. Cam. We'll watch one more game. We'll watch one more game and then we'll play some ladder. Sound good? Deal. But what if you have a partner who makes more money than you? Couldn't you spend that money on riftbound cards and G? Oh, I'm okay with that concept. I tell my wife all the time, if you want to be the primary breadwinner and I just like don't do anything, I vibe, stay at home dad, I have no qualms about that. Some dudes have like major insecurities around that. They can't stand if their partner, like if their partner is out earning them or like more relevant, or they're just like the person that's brought around, like they don't, their life feels small. No, it's okay, man. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. It's all good. You gotta let your duo carry sometimes. Yes, exactly. Sometimes your duo just carries you, and it's all good. Marriage gives you a tax break. I mean, that is that is usually good. You can pool your econ together. Oh man, is that what we're missing in double up? Shared econ? No, in China, double up the game mode for Fight for the Golden Spatula. It's kind of like how, you know how a lot of people e-date on Valorant? People like e-date in Chinese mobile TFT. And I think if you're serious about them, you buy them a chibi. Ooh, then it's real serious. That sounds interesting. Yeah. Yeah. How about we have Singles Inferno TFT edition? You bot 4, you stay in the Inferno. And you top 4, you can go to Paradise. And you play double up. Honestly, I think I would watch that show. I'd be one of those I'd be one of the casters watching the TV. Reacting. Oh, they touched hands. It's so funny, man. My wife had a major culture shock watching Korean dating shows because she's so used to American TV shows where they're just so explicit about it. In the American TV shows, like, you know, what's it, like Love Island or Too Hot to Handle or whatever, they're just like topless and they just like walk over and they just make out with someone else even though they're already on a date with their first partner. But in like Korean dating shows, it's like nothing ever happens. It's just so much, there's just so much like staring out in the distance. They're just there on the beach sand, just like staring out into the ocean, pining. And then the apex, the climax is when they touch hands by accident, right? They like, their hand is like here and the person accidentally touched their hand. They're like, oh. And then they replay that moment like, oh, from like 4 different angles. And they have like the reaction of the group, the reaction of the casters, right? And my wife is like deep in it. She's like, oh my God, they touched hands. It's like completely different. Meanwhile, in the other shows, they're just like in bikinis already, like giving each other lap dances in the first hour of meeting each other. Because like, how do we pair off? How do we find our prospective mates? It's like, oh, I know. Let's engage in lewd activities. That's a good icebreaker. Patience is a virtue. Expedition 33. Expedition still busted. Only one person can get it right now. Caretakers. Pantheon. Conjuration. I've been watching the wrong Korean dating show. Well, I mean, it's just Asian dating shows in general. They're way more subtle about it, right? Because it's a much bigger deal. Wait, they both got Caretakers Gwen? HoroX, Caretaker. Wow. Gwen versus Gwen. It's a mid-off. Love is Blind is the GOAT dating show. Yeah, is it though? I feel like every time I watch that show, I always end up just really disappointed by the people who are on it. I saw a couple highlights from the one of I forgot what it's called exactly, but it's the one, it's like Love is on a Spectrum or whatever. It's like, I think it's like for like dating for autistic people. I thought the highs of that was like awesome. There's no GOAT dating show. They're all mind-melting slop. Oh, but there is, though. I mean, the thing is, no matter, like, even if it's, like, a category that you don't like and you think it's all slop, whatever, there has to be the best one. And I don't actually know which one would be mine. I think I'm also in the category. I think I hate all dating shows. You know what? Maybe the Emily Wang dating show. Because then you get to at least see some miracles. Somehow that dating show led to Milk getting a girlfriend. That alone might already put Emily Wang as like the goated matchmaker of all time. Love on the Spectrum? Yeah, I think it's that one. What do we have here? We have Varus and we have Ahri, 6 EXP. I mean, who's taking the dupes? Who's taking the dupes? This guy. Branching out into Brawler +1. So that's Master Yi, most likely. I think people have kind of fallen off on the other variations of it. And this guy is probably just going to be playing, what, Lissandra? That might just be AP Flex. Who is Milk's girlfriend? Oh, I don't think they're dating anymore, but I mean, I don't know if that's like public information to like talk more about it. Like I don't think they were ever very public about it in the first place, and then they like separated. So I think Milk is single now. Was she 3? No, she was she was a real person, guys. She was awesome. She is awesome. Sorry, she's still around. Talk around the present tense. Saying she was awesome is like, what? She's not. She's not anymore. She's dead. Seoill with AP Temple. Sam's a Gunblade. Who is Milk? He's a former TFT pro. He still plays, but he plays on Vitality, EWC 4v4. But yeah, he's a retired TFT player. Actually, I mean, he's about to retire. This set is probably his last set that he's gonna compete. Although the thing is, I'm pretty sure he's gonna eventually come back. But we'll see. Looks like we lose this fight. Isn't this his last set? Allegedly. But the funny thing about last sets is that TFT players can't ever truly quit. I could see a period of time though where he doesn't play. Would Milk coach? Oh, I would recommend against a career pivot to coaching. I would recommend against it. If he were to ask me. Do you collect Pokemon or just Riftbound? No, I don't collect Pokemon. Mainly because I keep getting told by Pokemon bros, by Poke bros, to not, because they feel like it's too expensive to get in right now, and like they think that they're in a bubble. Like they're like riding it. They're like, oh yeah, it's totally a bubble, but things are going well. But I also worry that I would tell you to get into it, and then the market gets into like a weird like correction. So my Pokebro friends all tell me not to, so I don't. Robin owes me a Pokemon though. Robin owes me a Pokemon card because I donated to his charity thing, and if you donate, you got like a PSA card. So that'll be my first collector Pokemon card. It's like crazy because I think Wall Street guys are like getting into it as well because they see it as an asset class now. And as you guys know, those guys just ruin everything. So, It probably will keep going up, but the reason why is because people are looking at like assets of the portfolios of Pokemon and watching its appreciation, and there's like, oh my god, the return rates are crazy. So I think modern is a bubble, but I don't know if low pop vintage is going anywhere. Yeah, fair enough. That's like the same with Magic, right? I saw that there's like a dude who had like a crazy vintage collection in Magic, but I think he got diagnosed with like something terminal, which is like pretty unfortunate. So he like selling his collection, and his collection was crazy. Like he had like multiple copies of the Power 9 and everything. It was like nuts. I just got here. I think I heard you can now take a loan against your Pokemon cards. Oh man, we are cooked. Society is cooked. You can start borrowing against your Pokemon collection. Oh yikes. Yeah, it's over, man. It's over. And now and then Logan Paul is like doing this whole thing, and then yeah. Those dudes ruin everything, man. Marcel with explosive growth, so he's gonna try to use it to level 8. Okay. Marcel's spot is looking awkward. But I think it's fine because he's gonna use his rolls here to try and like stabilize a little bit. Okay. Yeah, it's because the logic is with patience, since he bought something, we might as well roll. That way I can like save up my rerolls. And then I have explosive growth to get me to level 7 anyways. So that I don't have to invest my gold into leveling. Okay, I like it. I like it. 5 copies of Gwen, Caretaker's Ally. Yikes. Imagine if you put all of that in your 401k in 15 years, you would be a millionaire. Yeah, but if you put all that into Pokemon, you could be a millionaire even sooner. Or you could be completely broke and homeless and working at Wendy's. But what's life without a little risk, huh? Also, you know what it is as well, is that part of it is that, and I completely get it now, but there's something different about holding the card in your hand. Because it's tangible. For many people, putting money in a 401k, it's just like, it doesn't feel real. It's like money that you don't ever touch, and you're putting in a bank account that you can't see, right? It just doesn't, it's just like, it all feels like, okay, but like, trust me, it'll be worth a lot later on. You're like, okay. But the thing is, these rare collectibles that put in your hand, you're like, holy shit, this is like, this is like real in front of you, and you feel it, and it's kind of nice. And especially if it looks good too, because a big part of collecting is how it looks for a lot of people. There's a different appreciation that I didn't understand until I actually held a rare card. So I think that's why it is a different type of like asset ownership that people appreciate, like are getting behind more, because it actually feels tangible. It's because so much in this life feels fake. Same ideology with real estate. Yes, yes, yes. That's why I hoard all my gold like a drag. I mean, it's going to work out for some people. And also, maxing out your Roth IRA, your 401ks is generally speaking a good strategy. I mean, some people want to take raining gold. Some people want to take raining gold. And some people are going to click Thresh. That's just how life is, man. Raining gold for +1 gold a turn. Don't worry, man. In 15 turns, you can roll down. Yeah, but what if I click Call to Chaos? Slam in plus for Seoill. Remember when people wasted their life savings on NFTs? I mean, come on, man. Everyone knew NFTs were like not going to be a real thing. I think. I mean, was there anybody here that actually thought NFTs were going to be like a big thing? I think the technology behind an NFT is novel. But I don't think anyone here actually thought it was going to be like a real thing. I think we all looked at the same ape JPEG and thought the same thing. We're like, okay. You know the One Punch Man, the One Punch Man meme of Saitama just saying okay. Collectibles is just wealth extraction schemes. Sure. I mean, I just like collecting them. You can tell that to the Pokemon and Magic bros who are up infinite, man. They're just schemes. Don't worry, man. That's fake. That money that you sold it for, whatever. I saw a Charizard sell for like 120 grand. That's fake. That money that's transferred to your account, it's just a scheme. It's just one giant pyramid scheme. HoroX hits Gwen 3 off his Caretaker's Ally. Rolling for Space Groove. 2-star Tom Kench. Okay. Double Space Groove, right? Double Space Groove. Vanguard is me first trying to go fast 9. I guess it depends on what happens next round. Marcel rolling for Lulu. Oh, the Brawler player ended up committing to Darkstar as well. Interesting. So he's playing Brawler with Darkstar emblem. Interesting. With like the 80 opener and Brawler, I think I would have committed to Mastery. They decided to commit to Darkstar instead. Interesting. I think they're neat. I think they're neat too. I mean, the reality is a lot of the younger generation, like, this is what there's a lot of them that are choosing not to have kids and they're single and they have disposable income and they view it as art instead of spending things on like paintings and maybe watches or whatever else. It's like they view this as art pieces and it's combined with their nostalgia. So they have a deep appreciation for it. And it's a way for them to share appreciation with other people of their favorite things growing up. So it's like for them, it's the same thing as collecting art. So if you think of collecting art is like a scheme, which maybe you do, that's just how they view it. He's gonna make Crown Guard here on front line, and then itemize the Nami. How's Yi done in scrims? It's done okay. It's actually been people actually prefer to play more around Kindred than Yi. It looks like people would rather play Nova Kindred if they could, and avoid Yi just because I think Yi caps really low. So when you play Yi, you're just aiming for a good third, but most often a fourth or a fifth. And I think for people, they don't like that. It's like decent if you're trying to play it in tournament for placements, but not good for like, yeah. Art collection is definitely a scheme. Sure. I mean, if you believe that. I mean, if anything, art for like the high end, like the high end art is just money. It's a scheme, all right, but it's for money laundering. It's like a way for rich people to exchange money with other people without, you know. It is 100% a money laundering scheme. But that's not the point. Wow, all 1-star backline still gets it done. That's the thing about Bard and Sona is that if you have the items on them, they still kind of pop off. What game do you think is harder, TFT, League, or Valorant? In what category though? Like when you say harder in what sense? I mean, I really think the easiest game out of those is Valorant, but it depends on like what your category is. Mechanically, it's not TFT for sure, but but like strategically, there's like definitely a lot of arguments for TFT. And also, here's like another important thing too, is that harder does not necessarily mean a better game. League is a hard game to get into, and that's actually something that is not good for the health of the game. I think TFT is also kind of hard to get into personally, but it's also a game that like will have, it's like once it has you, it's like very hard to get out of TFT because it's like, in terms of what it offers and how much you have to like, and the fact that it's like 100% free to play makes it a very, very difficult thing to just like truly quit. At most, you're just not playing this set. That's what people say. Like if they're like playing TFT, they like if you've ever enjoyed TFT, you would just say, "Oh, I just don't play this set," and I haven't played since X set. But like you probably generally like TFT. LiShao's dead. Wow, that was a very unsuccessful Fast 9. League, Valorant, TFT. I mean, there's a guy who actually climbs to the apex rank of every Riot game, and he's currently on a 2x KO arc. His name is Rohan. That guy's a beast. He climbs to Challenger in League. He climbed to Radiant in Valorant. He climbed to Challenger in TFT. He climbed to the top of Lore. Now he's trying to do 2x KO. He thinks that League is by far the hardest, and it's like a giant gap. And then he thinks TFT is number 2. Dan, who's the worst America's players draft in 15 minutes? I was actually looking at this today. Lore and Legends. How about space _ gods? Wait, what? TFT Pro Circuit. Okay, last set, it was host late deleted, averaging a 6.33. TFT Pro Circuit. Statistics. Americas. Who's the worst player this set? Oh, this was set 15. Sorry. All time. Standard format games only. Oh, this is like everything. Hold on a second. Sorry. Let me look at this real quick. I thought it would show up easily. If only Riot had a website that could actually show us this kind of stuff. TFT Pro Circuit Space Gods. Sorry, guys, this is important for Dish Soap. I was looking at it earlier. How come I had Lore and Legends, but it's like kind of hard to find? TFT Space Gods. Space _ gods. Does that change it? Oh, I found it. Okay. So the lowest AVP this set is Ego Illusions. Did he make it? No, I think he got eliminated. Quintanilla, Ready. Wait, these are actually really good indicators of people who got eliminated week 1. Because all these guys got week 1. So you would, if you were to go off of all, Spencer got eliminated as well, right? Chang Sheng Li, Boss Skills, Pocky, JRC. So I guess like Honda, Shaco, CMB, J or C. Any of these guys. I can link it to you if you need. Link it to dish soap. Valorant is technically easier because so much general FPS knowledge and skill is transferable. Yeah, that's fair enough. TFT is definitely a game where some concepts can carry from other games. We have to learn some unique concepts. The best TFT player is nowhere near as good as TFT as Faker is as League of Legends. I mean, you're comparing apples to oranges. Because it's actually like a very, very, very rage baity debate point. Because first of all, Faker plays in a team game. It doesn't matter if Faker's the best player in the world when T1 sucks. Because there was a time when Faker was really good, but T1 wouldn't win. So it doesn't like matter. Second of all, that also is a really bad comparison because there is people who are good at League of Legends, but they don't win, like Chovy. If you were to look at statistically, Chovy outperforms Faker by like a lot. If you were to look at the actual metrics of it, someone actually plotted like a bunch of their performances, and Chovy outperforms Faker on a lot of metrics. Third of all, the only reason why that example exists is because Faker has one more, but it doesn't necessarily measure his raw skill at the game relative to other people. It could entirely be that there are 3 Fakers in TFT, and they happen to be named Dish Soap, Wage and Iverson, and K3 Soju, and they're all like equally good relative to TFT as Faker is to League of Legends. So L take, chatter, L take. Wow, the lobby is so close. And then number 4, sorry, I'm thinking of more reasons why that's a bad take. TFT competitively has been at like 1/3 the life cycle of League of Legends. Like you could say that after like watching 5 years of League or whatever, but it's a statement that makes much more sense after 15 years of League. Let's wait to see what happens in 15 years of TFT. Reason number 5, TFT is also an individual-based game. You can't really measure it. It's also a strategy game, which is completely different than RTS mobile style stuff. There's actually too many reasons why you're wrong. You're just bad. Sorry. Your argument's bad. And you should feel bad. There's just too many differences. There's just too many differences. Oh my god, no one's dead. 23799. I think a perfect League AI is unbeatable, whereas a perfect TFT AI can lose. TFT players are kind of closer to perfection in that sense. Ooh. That argument probably doesn't actually hold up to scrutiny, but I like it. I like it. I know you're a fan, but TFT players don't practice nearly as much. At least the ones I know. Yeah, because they're so naturally gifted. They don't need to practice. Here's another thing. Maybe you guys aren't ready for this inconvenient truth. Natural talent might be more profoundly displayed in TFT than it is in League. Boom. Wow. 4 people died, maybe. Boom. Marcel went 7th. This is a crazy lobby. Space Groove, Dark Star, Vanguard. Crazy, crazy lobby. This is actually so intense. And Midfeed with the lone expedition mech winning. Dank Meme said hard work beats talent. He said for the first time in history, hard work beats talent. Let me ask you this. What do you think is harder? Winning 5 world championships in League of Legends or winning 5 TFT Worlds. Specifically winning 3 in a row. What do you think is more likely to happen? It's way more likely to happen in League of Legends, right? It's hard. It's way harder in TFT to win 3 in a row. I don't even think that's even possible to win 3 in a row. Check and mate. Harder game. All I'm saying is, if Faker competed in TFT, I would give him as much time as he wants and as much practice as he needs. He ain't winning 3 in a row, man. He ain't winning 3 in a row. Can you live off going pro in TFT? Oh, not really. Me first or 8th. TFT is like going pro in TFT is a rich man's game. You have to already be rich because it makes no money, and so you do it for like the clout and the enjoyment of competition because TFT is a good game. In fact, TFT is the greatest strategy game ever made. Are we surely move items to Blitz 2, right? No, we're on Gwen 3. Ride or die. Oh, he's going to move items from Shen to Blitz. That's also fair. I think this is fine then. I was just thinking that, you know, Blitz 2 should probably be 3 items. Oh my god, wait, no, the Gwen gets to the backline and snipes the Asol. Wait a second, he's a genius. He was trying to have the Gwen go to the back so she can snipe the Asol. Oh. Why has no one mentioned the fact that League is objectively skill-based, where TFT has multiple elements of RNG that you can't skill your way up? That's literally why tournaments are ran the way they are. Man, that's a good point. I don't think anyone's pointed out that TFT is RNG-based and that League is League takes more objective skill. How come no one mentioned that? Are you guys stupid or something? Also, here's another inconvenient truth for all the people out there who think TFT is an easy game or whatever. Luck and skill are actually more interlinked than you realize. Wow, this guy actually is a beast. The Gwen wrapped all the backline again. Skill and luck are not divorced from each other, unlike your parents. Luck and skill are actually have an intertwined relationship. It's way harder to play around ranges of variables than predictable variables. Boom. Shout out to Al Gore, shout out to Glaciers. Well, the Glaciers are no longer there. It is cooked. It is cooked. Look at the end of this scrim real quick. Wait, should we watch the draft? The draft's in 5 minutes. We can watch regionals draft. Should we watch the regionals draft in 5 minutes? We can see how they draft the lobbies. We'll do that. That sound good? Ooh, they tagged me. Regional finals draft. Starting in 5 minutes. What's that? The top seeds of the regions get to pick their starting groups for regionals. So we can watch this for like 2 minutes and we can do the draft. Actually, if it starts in 5 minutes or 4 minutes, I should run ads now. Okay, I'm gonna run ads now, BRB. Because it's 3-minute ads. Sorry. This is paying. This is literally paying for Dehua and Kiyun's flight. So please watch these ads. Thank you. Why is this even a conversation? The games and the players are so different that a comparison is not possible. Because people love hypotheticals. Who would win? Superman versus Batman. No one cares, man. It's actually a complete irrelevant conversation. They are fictitious characters in a fictitious universe in a situation that would never happen. They wouldn't fight. So it's like, who would win? My TFT dad versus your League of Legends uncle. And it's like, no one cares, man. But it's still a fun thing to debate. That's what League of Legends players are basically arguing, or League and TFT fans are arguing out in chat. It's just for fun. Drat, thank you for the 9 months. This money's for Greg, not you. Thank you. Classic Kitty, thank you for 2 months. Is this Twitch Prime? Yes, that is Twitch Prime. Honestly, your primes would go a long way. It would. Who would win, Zed or Teemo? Depends. Are we talking about League of Legends Teemo, or are we talking about 2xKO Teemo? Because 2xKO Teemo clears Zed. 2xKO Teemo might be the most broken character of all time. And it's not particularly close. Huntress. Scouting party. Juju, thank you for 2 months as well. Greg Prime. Is Zed in 2xKO? No, not yet. I'm assuming he's eventually going to go into 2xKO, though. Chunington. 4 Vanguard. Bard. Fast 9 AP. Samira. Vagar. Who would win in a boxing match? Kyun or Soju? Probably Kyun. Kyun actually works out. Also, something tells me Soju would not actually handle conflict. I mean, neither of them feel like they are violent guys. But I feel like Soju is a big softie. I feel like he would get punched once and just tap out. Soju does have the reach, though. He has the reach because he's bigger. Starts his name for the Prime as well, man. As a fighting game noob, how hard is 2xKO to get into? So the control scheme of 2xKO is simple on paper. The control scheme of 2xKO is like Smash Bros. If you press a button and hold a direction, you can do a special, right? Like the B special on Smash. It's like that. But wait. This is the draft sheet, but this is for EMEA. Oh, we're doing Americas. Oh, okay. Oh, they finished the EU draft. The EU draft was Hippoglad, Gobosteer, Experion, and Enzo. All right, guys, it's time for the draft. Soju, it's your turn to pick. Soju is definitely not awake. Blocking Soju. Something tells me that this guy is not here. So then, if he's gonna draft Phoenix. He's gonna auto draft Phoenix. Drafters will have 60 seconds. If they fail to draft, they'll be defaulted from their next form submission pick. If they did not submit a draft form, the pick will be Oh, they'll be randomized. Oh, I hope he gets Wage Iverson. Or Setsugo. Is Soju the worst draft picker? I mean, in fantasy TFT, Soju was notoriously bad. Because he would just draft his friends. Because Soju would talk a bunch of shit like, wow. He would talk shit to Bryce about like, wow, you picked these guys. You picked these Mickey Mousers. You would get cleared in a fantasy draft. And then Soju would just pick his friends every single time. Overbidding for value. Or plus one guy. It'd be like, oh, I think Sox is good this patch, so I'll bet the farm on him. And then Bryce would just like draft well-rounded. And then Soju would lose. Since the timer ran out, we've defaulted to the auto draft using random. Oh my god. Soju's random draft. Wait, what's the random draft? VCLF? Okay. Dish Soap, it's your turn to pick. You have 60 seconds. All right, send them the list. Honda 1. Honda 1. Boom. All right, Darth Noob. Darth Noob's at the type. Darth Noob typing. Who's Darth Noob going? Phoenix. Oh, snap. It do be your own sometimes. And then we have Wigwug. Wigwug is going to double draft here. Wigwug's on a double draft. Dude, how crazy would it be if Disto picks Wasion here? Just taking him out. Nah, you wouldn't do that. I think Disto would probably... I think that's just bad. you don't want to disrupt your teammate like that. Isn't Soju already in? Yeah, it's also like 1 p.m. in the afternoon. So, he's probably asleep. Wigwug drafts Gooning Gragas 9 and Cottontail. Oh my god. The disrespect. The Gooners will not take this lightly. Darth Noob drafts Tex. Okay, okay. So we're drafting the tier 1s. We're drafting tier 1s. We're drafting the Brazilians. All right, what do we got from Dish Soap? From Big Soap. Here we go. Here's a draft. Here's a draft. Players on the board. Drafts Toddy. Yo. Dish Soap? Dish Soap calling out Brazil? Dish Soap thinks Brazil sucks? K3 Soju, it's your turn to pick. You have 60 seconds to choose a player. All right, everyone take a 60-second break. Everyone take a 60-second rest. Soju with the double random. All right, all right. I hope he gets dank memes and Setsugo. I think those are two slash Wasion. The thing is, in some ways, it's almost like more aura to random because you're the best player in the field, so you don't care who you get. Everyone's tier 2 and below, right? If Setsugo picked 2 Brazilians, he get permaban. Probably. Probably. Here we go. 60 seconds. Double random. Double random. It's top. I wish they like showed the dice roll of how it was randomized. Like, can't they just do like slash random? Is there a function of that? So let me see. In Discord. Lobby request slash random. No, you can't. Since the timer ran out, we defaulted to the auto draft using random. At K3 Soju, it's your turn to pick. This guy said he'd be here, by the way. Let me see. I mean, I literally was talking to him last night, and I thought he was going to bed at a reasonable time. Oh. No. You have 60 seconds. He picked Kai Wang with its random pick. Honestly, this seems like a reasonable lobby. Although Kai Wang's probably a little bit high up. I value Kai Wang pretty highly. I put him in the upper half. I would like draft Black Sheep, for example, over Kai Wang. Like I would definitely draft Black Sheep. I think I would draft just because I know he did well in week 1, but week 1's a different story, and historically he's performed much weaker at this tier. I think I would draft. He got Juke U. It almost looked like he drafted like regularly. I think. Okay. I think other players I would think about. Because now we're starting to get to the midfield, right? The midfield. The midfield is JRC, David Ace, Shaco, CMB, Artix, Who, Although that guy made 2 final lobbies. And then upper midfield is like, yeah, CMB. And then upper midfield is Tunington, Ripple, Robin, Broseph. And then you have top tier, which you're trying to avoid. Shaco and Upset Max. Dude, Wigwag's taking out... Wait, Upset Max is part of his study group, man. Darth Noob. Who's Darth Noob going to go with? No one's picking Hostly Delete. Darth Noob's picking Robin songs. The world champ calls out Robin. Robin's not playing any scrims. He's just solo queuing. And he's 3 digits alongside me. JRC. No one's picking Weijin. I think Weijin goes in the bottom 3. I think my prediction of bottom 3 is Weijin, Setsuko, and Dank Memes. It's possible that Cam also is in the bottom 3, and it's possible that that Marcel's in the bottom 3. But I feel like those are the most likely 3. What are Broseph? Broseph has weaknesses as a player that I think if you feel like fits your lobby dynamics better, you're okay with. It's not Broseph. He's very public and forthcoming about his weaknesses. 2-minute break. Soju maybe can log on. Maybe he'll log on. Can we skip Soju? No, hold on. Hold on. So I got a DM. The thing is for me is that I can't handle having notifications on Discord. Like I have to clear these out. I guess I have this. These aren't DMs. These are actually friend requests. The direct messages are like friend requests. I have to go through and clear those. What was Nature's? Nature's message said that he said he'd be here. K3 Soju. But when we get PB for next set, very soon, Sprigola, in less than 2 weeks, in about 12 days. You random Tunington, okay. Please punish him. Please punish him. Setsugo right now. I would love Soju for Setsugo. Also because those guys take each other out all the time. It's pretty funny. I want a Vitality Civil War here. Vitality Civil War. Just don't even pretend like it randomized. We can't we wouldn't be able to call you out anyways. Who's he gonna random? How are they randomizing it? How are they randomizing it? Are they just like literally picking a number? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. There's like one random 1 to 12 and they just pick a name. Did he sleep in? It looks like he's not awake, yeah. They'll random like Adam Silver. Yes, random. The Dallas Mavericks, after making a once in a generation franchise killing trade, just happens to get the first pick. Cambulee randomized. I forgot about this. That's right. The bottom 3 might not be the bottom 3 because Soju might randomly pick them. Oh, that's not good. That is not good. Deleted. Wait, Jisoo might actually have the best draft here because like all these guys have had good moments, but they're also like Jose Deleted averaged a 6.6 last sets, but he came back at regionals and he's good this set. So you just don't know which version's going to show up. And then these guys were in tier 2 falling out back into tier 1. So you don't know if they're just going to give you, like, we don't know what version of them is going to show up. Bruh, who? That's honestly, like, if you're bruh, who, you're probably happy being picked, like, here, because it just shows, like, there's decent amount of respect for what you've done this set. Same thing with David Ace, and same thing with Artix. I think people value ladder performance pretty high, and Artix and Dank Memes both had really good ladder sets. Dank Memes up here. Artix was ranked 2 all set. But I think he's decay. I think he's literally decaying. Yeah, he was 17, 18, and they just decayed, and then he decayed, and they just decayed, so. Arctics is Arctics. I think it's just because they're in good ladder form. Me first or eighth. Picked in top 8. That makes sense. Dish soap. If you're dish soap, who you picking here? Broseph. Okay. Wow. And here we go. The top 5. Soju. Wait. Soju might random Weijin and Setsuko. Wait a second. That's actually what are the odds of that? Can someone run what's a 1 out of 5 and a 1 out of 4? Or 2 out of 5 and 1 out of 4? What are the odds of 2 out of 5 then 1 out of 4? 10%? Oh no. That's only a 10% chance? Unlucky. Two out of 25, 15%. How come you guys gave me all kinds of wrong answers? Okay, if I were to ask a bunch of mental math questions to AI and then ask it you, who do you think would be more accurate, AI or Twitch chat? You legit listed at the odds. No, but I wanted one consolidated number. Oh! That's what I'm talking about, baby. And then give him 60 more seconds. Give him 60 more seconds. Give him 60 more seconds. The 60-second countdown timer. Yes. And now we punish him into the Setsuko. A 1 out of 4. Honestly, I'm down for the dank memes, but the Setsuko would be cinema, though. Setsuko would be cinema. That honestly, Soju cleared Weijin that 1 cup. He didn't clear him, but he beat Weijin in the final cup. Maybe he wants to beat him again. Marcel? No. I'm praying. I think maximum cinema would be Setsuko. And then Disso, I mean, at this point, just whatever. Like, Disso can pick whoever he wants. I think the least accomplished player on the list is Ripple. But I mean, you're not. It's the final pick, so it is. It's like there's no call out here. It's almost like by picking them, you respect them. Here we go. We're counting down. 5, 4, 3. Is Soju even online? No. 2, 1. Pre-aha. All right. Pause, champ. So I was counting down random numbers. No, they rigged this. They rigged this 100%. They rigged this. No, they're just mad. They're just mad at Soju not showing up, and they rigged it 100%. 10% odds. Oh my god, that's actually cinema. I'm okay with it. You know what? They like. It's actually plausible, man. It's actually plausible. It could have happened. Who wants my lobby? Actually, isn't whoever Disso drafts here like a love draft? I feel like if whoever just Disso drafts here, he wants them to do well. So like, because I actually think that Disso's lobby on paper has the softest based off like AVP and career results. So this is actually a love draft. Marcel. All right, Disso love drafts Marcel. Boom. And then Darth picks his buddy Ripple. Wow. And dank memes is left as the final pick. Wow, that's crazy, actually. So I was actually going to take Setsuko. Oh, snap. Over, I guess if it came down to these last 5, you would take Setsuko. That's fun. I mean, I don't even know how much Setsuko is scrimming. I saw him online yesterday. I'm assuming, because my friends list is, the friends list bug can't add anybody. So it's hard for me to tell. These accounts are like the EWC accounts. They're not the... It's stupid, but a lot of people have multiple tournament round accounts this set. They have EWC account, and they also have a regular account for TPC. So I can't tell if Setsuko's in scrimming. I think he is though. Thank you everyone. See you Friday. I mean, that was a banger, man. That was fun. Soju random drafts. Okay, so I'm pretty sure the power ranking of the Lobby of Death goes. It has to be 1. It has to be 1. Then I think 3. In terms of like strength of the lobby, 1, 3. And then 2 and 4 are actually kind of close, but I would say 4 is probably because it's just a little bit stronger on average because they have a lot of people who are like at the mid-level baseline / could do well, and then they have a couple of underdogs. I think GG9 and Contail are like the biggest underdogs here, but who knows? And then lobby 2 are like people who have like it's like Disso, Marcel, and a bunch of people who could do well or people who have had like really bad runs. Both exist, so. If you're, I think Dish Soap and Wigwug drafted well. The thing about Darth is that like he has a bunch of people who could do bad, but you don't really know. Like, is Robin actually going to do bad, or is Robin going to go to Worlds again? Is CMB9 going to do bad, or is CMB9 going to win regionals again? Right? Lobby 1 is that. Lobby 1 like actually is pretty good. The weakest player on paper. Wait. Everyone here has been to Worlds multiple times, except for Tunington. Tunington hasn't made it to Worlds yet. That's actually crazy. That's actually crazy. The fact that I mean, VSL has been there multiple times. Soju's been there, or okay, Kai Wang has made it only once. Juki's only made it once. But like, I mean, it's a stack lobby regardless, though. Historically, I think you should be taking bottom half of TPC top 16. Bottom half of TPC top 16. Looks like the scrims are still going on here. Bottom half of TPC top 16. Who's that? Qualification. Oh wait, pro circuit. Pro points. Bottom half is bro who? Setsuko, Kai Wang, me first wave, Robin, Chunington, David, and Konda. I mean, yeah, it makes sense. Oh no, Marcel. Konda had to play through week 1. I made this mistake last time. It's because there was a three-way tie at 53. And by the way, that tiebreak kicked Prestivent out, and Prestivent ended up getting relegated. How crazy is that? How crazy is that? Where is Brosev? Brosev is in lobby B. I didn't make it. You didn't make it. No, you didn't make it. All right, guys. Let's queue up some ladder. Let's queue up some ladder. I think tournaments. I think all the scrims are either wrapping up or people are done. At least from what I've seen. Let me see. Maybe there's a couple more scrims going on. I could check the TPC server. That one's like open to everybody. Global TPC scrims. It looks like they are still doing some scrims, but it looks like the lobby has slowed down a lot. It's with like the tier 2, the newly made tier 1 from tier 2 EU players. Yeah, it's like these kinds of lobbies. Why you mad, pro? Ice Emperors, Stillness, Sasa. Dude, isn't Sasa kind of a legend? He got in on waitlist. He got in on waitlist through regionals. I got tagged. Like Sasa actually was not even supposed to have made it, but he made it on regionals. Where is he? Sasa TFT. He was not supposed to even have made it. He filled in on play-ins on short notice, and he actually qualified all the way through. This dude thought he was dead for regionals. He's actually just been shit posting. Like, look Look at what Sasa. He's not even like actually practicing for tournaments. He's just shit posting. Cho'Gath. He just enlarged Cho'Gath's ass and just posted on social media. He's not even practicing for tournaments. He's just out here just straight up shit posting on Twitter. And he qualifies all the way to tier 1. Wood. Cho'Gath. Dude. Oh my god. What the hell is this? It's quite round and voluptuous. Where's the tail coming from? Yeah. Maybe we need to keep that one in the drafts. Anyways, fun draft. How do you unsee? Oh, just gouge your eyeballs out. You know how it is. Let's do today's TF Tito while we wait. So let's do TF Tito today. TF Tito random 1 to 16. 16. Okay, so let's do what was the best unit from set 16? There's so many. Let's go with okay, the thing is, if I want to actually do this, I was going to pick like some of the unique champions like Rift Herald or something like that, but you can't actually, because Rift Herald was like a one-time champion. So like there's no way you can get it. So let's go with a more ubiquitous champion. Let's go with set 16 Lux. The new announced 2x KO champ. You guys see the Lux trailer, by the way, for 2x KO? She looks kind of sick. Actually, we should look at that real quick. 2x KO. Do you guys see the announcement for it? It's pretty hype. 1 second. They took me halfway through the page. Can I go to the very top? Boom. They bait everyone. They made it thought that they said this would be a trailer. They start off with Galio, and then it was Kale. And it was like, oh, Galio. No, wait, Kale.
Together we'll light up the
Senna's already in the game.
And I'll be your beacon when you need it most.
And then they have Lux. Okay, her anti-air. The rich white girl sweep. That's pretty cool. That's a pretty cool super, I'm not gonna lie. Caitlyn, Akali, Senna, Thresh, Lux, and then... But wait, there's more!
You're in for the time of your life. I'll make it a grand finale.
It's Samira! Oh, shit. Wait. I remember they also said... The funny thing about this is... apparently, Samira's eye patch is wrong. Her eye patch is over her left eye. Hold on 1 second. Samira, League of Legends. But if you look at her image is over her right eye. And so the 2x KO, can I split screen this? Her patch is over her left eye, but in this one it's over her right eye. So which is it? All right. Mirrored versus not mirrored. All I know is in a lot of her art style, it's over her right eye, I think. Yeah. All right eye, covering her right eye. And in one, I think it's probably one of those things where it's because maybe it's like the first person view or something, like the left side versus the right side. Anyways, 2x KO some gas, man. I hope they don't shut the game down because it's not like a genre-defining game. At least not yet. Who knows? Maybe it'll get there. The models are mirrored? Yeah, I think they're mirrored. Maybe it's a drawn mole and she doesn't need the eye patch. Ooh, maybe. Oh, you're saying that it should be like when she's second player, it should be on the correct side. Imagine think it's funny though. It's just funny. We have scouting party, Ahri and Ekko. All right, guys, what are we doing? Are we still for funning? What do we have? The Serpent. Is the Serpent bad for Twisted Fate? I think the stats are pretty bad. I haven't played it, but I'm playing Rango. Apparently, 2XKO, the game, put out like a survey of what champions you would like to see the most. And every champion on that survey has been released so far. And other champions on the survey are like Riven, Rengar, Set. Which sounds pretty exciting. I think Set would be really cool. Also, it is a little bit strange that 2XKO is a fighting game and there's so few fighters. I think there's like Vi, but it's all like mages and snipers and or casters and Thresh. That part's a little strange to me. Sword and Rod. Couldn't sell this fast enough. Sorry. I should hold this Lissandra. They should release Set 18. They should, actually. But Set 18 PVs... Listen, all I'm saying is Set 18 is going to be out for a month. Xerxes, if you come in here saying that Set 18 is boring and you play too much PvE, I'm timing you out. Dude, I think Congo is still beating England. I'm looking at it right now. After 64 minutes, they're still up 1-0. Dude, how crazy is that? Slammin', Feed the Flames, or Money Hungry. Infinity Protection. I've been seeing some people take Infinity Protection, but I have no real setup for it. I have an all AP setup right now. I think Slam is better than that. Can I take Anima Commander? The thing is, every time I take this augment, I get opened on and griefed. Yeah, whatever. I mean, I'll take it. See what happens. No scout, no pivot. Eh, it looks like it's good enough. I'm going to take that. I'm going to take it. We'll just see what happens here. Boom. I mean, I didn't have to take it. I definitely could have taken and played an AP tempo game, but this is just more fun, right? Are we hate watching the USA? Wait, what? Don't you think as the USA we could use a dub? We're just holding nonstop L's. Okay, what am I cashing out towards? 600 cash outs? I mean, I have to kill units in order for that to happen. Hopefully I don't get griefed. If I get griefed, I'm down to end stream and see you guys tomorrow. It's just that kind of day. It's just that kind of day. Indomitable, Portable Forge, Backline Blueprint Challenger, Advanced Loan. They think they can play our sport? Soccer? Is soccer our sport? Dude, you're going to trigger the Europeans with that one, man. Our sport. Holy birthday reunion. All right. Itemization. I mean, I guess I have Sterix and I have Morello. I could also go Gunblade. Those are like the items I have at the moment. With the Rod, it makes me want to play more towards like the Asol stuff. But I'm pretty sure you can cash out into any, like, you can cash out to like Mastery as well and Kindred and just play around that too. But I have Sympathetic Implant, so it's not like particularly good for that line. Cash out to Zaya. It's the Serpent. It's like reasonable. I have no bows. I'm not gonna play Rek'Sai 2 if the board's like too strong. Like he's just playing this. This guy's just playing this. This guy's playing Veigar 2. Okay. I think I can position kind of normally. It doesn't look like anybody is like seriously sacking, but it could also be too late if I had like waited too long. Probably sell Jax. Based off this, it looks like there's at least 1 or 2 people trying to angle towards Serpent Zaya. And I just don't want to play. Because even if I hit BBC, you're not trying to play BBC's contested Zaya 1. So I'm going to stitch that. I can also hold on to like Talon. See if I can kill more units with Talon.
Let's finish this quick.
Fine.
Let's finish this quick.
87. This guy's at 84. Divine Intervention when you're playing Lose Streak. Sounds good to me. Pengu gives higher cost champions to lower placements. I think the safer pick is Vest here. So I have like tank. So that way I could like figure out if I want to play mech items. Backline blueprint into challengers. So it's probably... I'm hoping that I queue into this guy. I don't think he's going to sell it. He also has his item slammed. Sell this Maokai. I'm worried. I feel like I should just like sell everything. Don't trust him, man. I don't trust him. I don't trust these players. Because I think even if I sold everything, I would still kill this like 1 unit here, right? 2 European teams are out already. The 3rd one's on his way. England? I'm looking at the stats right now. I mean, the money line says that it's still likely that they have a draw as well. Like, it's reasonably likely that they get the draw. I guess they must favor it a lot. England. Ball possession, total shots. I mean, England's had their chances. I'm going to save tech here. Save Techo. Save Techo. Oh, he won. Oh, nice. Okay. So then I could just play like a unit here. I think. Oh, wait. No, there's like a Teemo player trying to grief me. Oh my god, I almost missed that. I almost missed that. I guess it's one of those things where like if I should have played the Leona anyways because I was going to lose to this guy. This guy's trying to take me out, man. I love how Americans get into football because of the World Cup. Yeah, because I mean we might actually not suck so bad, you know? Leona 2. And when we outplaced Germany, that's pretty good. Those guys like are really good at football, I think. Hard to tell, you know, with the eye test, but I'm pretty sure they're good at football. Nah, they're beasts. Okay, 2 Rogue, 2 Vanguard. Germany outplays themselves. Yeah, true. Yeah, true. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think I want this Ezreal. He's selling his Teemos or his Space Grooves. This guy wants to play Space Groove and he wants to sell all of them. He's trying to grief me. Okay. Okay. All right. Wow. Okay. So then, what do we do here? Should we pivot into his comp? Send him 8th? You permaban him? Oh, man. 300 cash out? Yeah, something like that, probably. Forge is reasonable. It gives me, like, if I'm still playing into, like, the mech idea, which I might. So I think that's still the only avenue that's clear. Like, Master E's taken. There's like multiple people playing. There's, yeah. Forge is like okay. It's like a good item. I could take explosive growth and just like go for max econ. I just feel like I'm not going to have a lot of power. I could take like, yeah, first gambits. I'll just take this. Hope that's something I get something really good. Indomitable I think is like reasonable for mech. Is there anything else I could take? Indomitable's good for like reroll. Seeker's arm guard. I'll take this for mech, I guess.
Kiss, kiss.
No cloak, no rod. Oh, this is actually kind of bad. Tier, I guess. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. It's looking bad for me right now. Oh, jeez. 200. He gets booster pack and he gets a 3-star 1 cost. So he gets bailed out. Oh my god, there's no justice, man. I feel like the people who like int so hard always get bailed out. It's kind of crazy. Savage Slicer.
Twilight fades.
Probably. Okay, so it's like Warmogs. Void Staff. Probably just Void Staff. Not sure if this is actually like good. I'll Void Staff. Kaisa, I guess. And then Warmogs here, probably.
Kiss, kiss.
Trying to see if I can like get one extra kill, maybe. Not really. Man, this is a tough spot. This is a tough spot. I need 1 rod, 1 cloak. 300. Miss rod again? Yeah. Isn't glove okay for JG plus guard breaker? I think Death Cat's like a lot better. Blessing wealth. Probably this for more econ. Plus it like guarantees. It guarantees the Ekko, which is like, because I'm playing for anomaly, right? Mighty Mech. I guess I'll just take that then. Okay. I'll take that. Mighty Mech. Mighty Mech. All right, we mechin'. I need to keep this this Mordekaiser though. Oh, I have Timebreaker right now. I have this. Can I do this? Actually a decent amount of gold that I'm using for this. 3 Timebreaker, 3 Anima. I have this here. Happy birthday, Frodan. Thank you. It's not my birthday, though, but thank you. I'd be surprised if I won this fight, just because I feel like my board is very bad, but he has Leona 3, Zoe 2. I'm just trying to kill units. I could rod him as well. Anyways, Blackout, thank you. Items are kind of such. I mean, all I need is 1 cloak and 1 rod, and then I have anomaly guaranteed, and I can just like make whatever items, and then extra tank items can go on Morgana, so it's not like the worst thing in the world. Okay, I mean, not bad. I also could LeBlanc. Oh wait, I did just sell my Leonas though, but I could LeBlanc. In fact, if I get a bow, I actually just could straight up play LeBlanc. Kind of poor, though, is the thing. I'm kind of poor. Who griefed you this game? This guy. He sold all of his space. He committed the space groove, sold all of his space groove, and then just like full open for me. Just, you know, the classic. I think I need to just sell this though. 300. Okay, on the low, I could actually play for 400. I could actually play for 400. I could like lose one more, 4 to it. I saved enough HP. I'm saving. Oh no, Miss LeBlanc too. What's my Arbiter? Every 4 seconds. Actually, kind of playable. I'm not gonna lie. If I get like bow, let's say I get like bow. That's Rageblade Death Cap. Or Rageblade, sorry, Rageblade, okay, never mind. Well, I mean, I did get the Alawi and the...
Oh, that was fun.
2 free rerolls, sack 1 more, Uno Mas. I need Cloak, for sure. And then, so I have Stone Plate here. Bro, this guy's a freak, man. He's actually trying to sack again. Okay. Got him. Got him. Pretty sure this should be fine. This should be fine. Wait. He has 5 space groove? He does. Oh, crap. I think I may have overslammed. Nah, we're fine. If I slammed the death cap though, it would have been not fine. Oh man. Woo! Okay, huge round. 380. Oh, that's definitely doable. Kahuna. I don't think second one's like that good. 2 5 costs. I'll take second wind.
Into the dark.
I hit this LeBlanc.
You cannot hide from me.
The heck? Do I just play LeBlanc instead? Nah. I'm gonna go Asol.
You will be destroyed.
Darkness rises.
By force of will.
Go Giant Slayer here. Just because I don't think I can actually like justifiably build into the rest. Okay, 430. I think we're good to go. Cause like my front line is like not. I don't have like the other stuff. I don't have like the cheap stuff. Oh God! All right, Jinx 3. So I can mech this.
This was our world first.
It's actually items on Morgana. Sorry, I need to actually change this around. I need to put Morgana in the front. I am so trolling. I was like, I'm playing on 1-star mech. I have a Kindred in the shop.
All will know us in time.
Don't think I can transition to this either. This positioning? Yeah. Sorry. Artifact? Okay, honestly, I feel like I should just take the gold here. The artifact is probably a little too greedy. I don't have my 2 stars, right? I need to take the free rerolls right now. Sunfire. Is this positioning tech? Yeah. It's the new tech, guys. Feel free to laugh. Haha. Frodan sucks. Are we going to fix it? No. I'm just going to sit here. Think about what I've done. Okay, the thing is... Blitz. Asol. Shit. Too slow, man. Too slow. Oh, second win value. Let's go, baby. Not even close. This guy also hit Jinx 3. Okay, kind of close. Are you supposed to just not play any challenger? Like, how do you get out of this? How do you get out of BBC? Or do you just not get out of BBC and that's just it's just what you do? Also, I'm supposed to roll for Mech too. There it is. Okay. Is it BBC Fura? That I can't tell you, like, because I don't know. You just play Jinx 3. He's actually assassinating my backline. Crazy, man. Crazy. So I just level for Vanguard. So basically the Rost is in slot for... Like, Jinx replaces the Rost, right? And then Blitzcrank goes in at 9.
Let's make them notice.
IE is fine here. I also have Anomaly, so this is probably okay. Yeah, this maximizes the crit on Jinx as well, which is good. Okay, so I have Anomaly and IE. So it's IE, Rageblade, BBC, and then it's Void Staff, Karma, right? I think this is correct. And then I push levels. Yeah. It is what it is. It is what it is. BBC is not great on Fury. Yeah, I think this is... It's just like... when you have this cash out, you're just playing for top 4. I don't think this is a good setup, per se. Like, I think that... I think this cash out just means I'm playing for a top 4. It's not... Is it not Anomaly Morgue? Since D-Pay Bis. D-Pay Bis? From what? Pivot into Xayah. It's too hard. It's too hard to pivot to Xayah. I don't see a second form of anti-heal on my board. I think. Did I have it on this? If you outlive the Inter, it's possible, man. But he hit really hard. He hit Blitz on 8 and leveled. There's something about, like, inting where, like, I think they juice your star levels or something. They juice, like, the likelihood that you hit for some reason. You're wrong. Me? Kindred Nova, 5 Meeple. Vex 2. I wish I was at 2 lives. I like messed up. Oh no, I didn't mess up anything. Never mind. Just kidding. I did mess up a round, but I didn't get punished for it is what happened. What the giant chungus toad? It's probably good to tier Karma here just so she casts a little faster so I can get my shred spreading around a little bit. I like messed up a turn, so to speak, in quotation marks. But sorry, I definitely messed up a turn, but I didn't get punished for it, so hopefully this guy dies. It's not an 8th. We take those. We take those. 40. 56. So next turn, I can sell Kindred in level. I mean, this Challenger is just fake. It doesn't even help the team that much. Challenger busts all my attack speed, but it's like not that important, I'd say. It sounds kind of crazy, but I kind of want Jinx to spray the backline here by like attacking, and then if she gets the crit, it kind of hits the backline. The angle's a little bit off. Never mind. Okay, I thought the angle was gonna be better. Okay, it works out. It worked out. But like you have to position, you have to angle the BBC in a way that you think you can spray the backline after like she crits.
Good a time as any to act reckless.
Mogs on Morgana is like really good. Or am I supposed to make Karma? I probably supposed to take actually Karma items here. Yeah, I'm supposed to take Karma items. Archangels is not bad. Mana Source. 53. Level for Blitz. Shojin is quite good. I think this will angle better. Yeah, this will angle better, I think. Dawncore Jin. Also, I'm actually trying to kill his Even Shroud fast, which I think is huge. Okay, so then like second wind kicks in. Nice. Now I'm spraying the backline. Do it, Jinx. Spray him. Spray him, baby. He's down. He's down. Sprayed. And he died with eight Nars. That's just a classic. That's just a classic. Oh man, the Griefer made it out. Unlucky. Evil wins again. He even hit Blitz too. I think this is good then here. Graves. This should be fine. He can't Blitzcrank my Indomitable, so I think that is good for me. I just have to make sure that my second win gets value. Morgana is getting roasted. Second win didn't heal the Morgana. I probably should put her a little bit further back then. Oh! Oh my god. Oh my god. That was close. That was close. I think I need to move Morgana even further back. She drew so much aggro. She died before second wind kicked in. I wonder if I'm supposed to roll here for Blitz 2 or push levels for Jin or like for like a level 10. But then what do I play on level 10? Blitz is going to be hard to hit, right? Because there's a lot of people who have Blitz already. If I remember, if I saw correctly. I have to scout. No Blitz. Oh, this guy has no Blitz. There's only 3 Blitzes out. It's entirely possible that I get to Blitz here. No item for Asol better than GS. So maybe just... Oh wait, shit. I have the tier on here. I'll just put on Blitz for now. My bad. It's not good. I was so focused on positioning, I forgot that I have an open tier. My second win didn't kick in. Uh-oh. Might be dead. And I'm dead. I probably... Okay, I thought the mech would actually get second win value, but... I mean, whatever. I got grieved. Top 4 is fine. I also got the worst cash out. I'm pretty sure BBC is like the worst one for that spot. So 4th is okay.